Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
LaFollette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson.
This is Jim Ferris.
This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is Senator Ken Yeager.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT JACKSBORO.
Tim Smith at TCAT JACKSBORO. Go Cougars.
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
Hey, this is Angie Poteet with Home Federal Bank, always within reach for the Cougars.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Print, and go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is former Cougar Rodney Henry with Ridge Roofing.
Marathon from Rice Oil, LaFollette.
Enjoy Zoe's $6 lunch special.
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hi, this is Teresa Dabney from Chat, Community Health of East Tennessee, meeting the need, and we cheer for the Cougars.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with LaFollette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Under the lights at Blankenship Field at Oak Ridge. High school football doesn't get much bigger than this in Tennessee. Welcome into complete coverage of Campbell County visiting Oak Ridge in this Region 3 5A opener for both teams. With Brent Allen, this is Jim Freeman, and we're glad you're along. One person who's not along tonight, Les Martin, your voice of the Cougars. He'll be back soon. Honest, I know I said that last week, but he will be back soon. Now, tonight on this artificial surface playing field, even though it is both teams, even though it is football, both teams are looking for rebounds. Actually, just one rebound, a rebound win. Oak Ridge lost on this field last Saturday night, 19-3 to Dobbins-Bennett out of Kingsport, while Campbell lost on its home turf, 24-13 to Carter last Friday. No matter where you're watching or listening, or both, stay connected as the Ridge Roofing Cougar pregame show continues. It's Oak Ridge hosting Campbell, and you're following the Cougars on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. At First National Bank, we put you first.
Your family, your future.
Your bank.
With local lending and local decisions, our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. FNB's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Cougars!
This is Jim Ferris with E. Hill Insurance. We want E. Hill to be your first choice for all your insurance needs. We're locally owned and operated and have been servicing Campbell County since 1925. Stop in or give us a call at 562-2112. E. Hill & Son, 701 West Central Avenue in La Follette.
This is Mike Keith, E. Hill & Son, serving Campbell County since 1925. Locally owned and operated. Check with E. Hill & Son at 562-2112. Go Cougars!
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Hi,
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
At Jack Armstrong Stadium, it's Oak Ridge hosting your Campbell County Cougars. Jim Freeman here this evening, filling in for Les Martin, Brent Allen. Brent, let's get right to the chase here. You're watching Oak Ridge and Campbell warming up. What did you like or see or notice in the pregame drills here? Both teams have headed off to the locker rooms here momentarily.
Yeah, I just noticed that they look pretty evenly matched. Honestly, usually there's a bit of a difference when you look at the two teams. You know, one team's Oak Ridge tends to have a little more swagger usually coming in. Didn't have it tonight so far. It looked like both teams felt pretty comfortable. Looked like they were going to have a good kicking game. The punters and kickers were doing well for Oak Ridge. Those are just a couple of things I noticed.
You know, a couple of veteran coaches. Justin Price is a young man, but this is his 10th season. He's a veteran.
Right.
He's been around the block a time or two. His teams have competed quite well in most of the meetings with Oak Ridge, the first ever win back in 2013. Joe Gaddis, he is one of the granddaddies of high school football in Tennessee. He was here for a stint 1988 through 1998 and then came back in 2013. So his welcome back party at Campbell County didn't go so well that season.
Yeah, that's right. He's got this place has got a lot of tradition, and that's the coaching staff for Oak Ridge has got a lot of experience, and you have to wonder how much that has to do with the on-field advantage.
Well, the expectations.
Oh yeah,
it goes without saying.
Absolutely.
We talked about Joe Gaddis. He did win a state title here in 1991. So certainly he is among the lore here at Oak Ridge with all the tradition and such that you expect at Oak Ridge High School. Oak Ridge is coming off a tough loss a week ago here on this turf. Did not score a touchdown. That is very rare here. Lost 19-3 to Dobbins-Bennett.
Yeah, I watched that game, and it's really like watching two different teams. I watched the game against Hardin Valley. They beat them 40-0. That's a 6A Hardin Valley school. They're not supposed to be terribly good this year, but still 40-0 is a spanking.
Yes.
And then they came out the next week and could only muster 3 points. A lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers, things of that nature. And conversely, look at Campbell County. First week they came out, they looked pretty solid. Everything went pretty well. It was a good, solid game, good showing. Game against Carter, again, they didn't look bad. They looked pretty good. I mean, it was just a few minor issues, just unable to connect on a couple of passes and things of that nature. And you wonder which team you're going to get. I'm pretty sure Campbell County is going to be Campbell County. The question is, which Oak Ridge team are you going to get tonight?
We saw Oak Ridge open 0-2 a season ago heading into the Campbell County meeting at JACKSBORO, and a lot of people licking their chops. That was the night that Oak Ridge awakened.
Yeah, they absolutely did, and you hope that doesn't happen again tonight. But again, as long as Campbell County plays a clean game, mistake-free as much as possible, there's no reason they can't come out of here with a win.
Oak Ridge with 16 starters, 16 seniors starting tonight, offense, defense combined. A team that defeated Campbell County 40-0 a season ago. And, with the way things changed in 2011 when the Price era began, this is a whole different series. There have been a couple of runaway wins, but for the most part, most of these games have been pretty much in check for Campbell County.
Oh yeah, they've been running pretty close. You just have to wonder again. I think there's due to the tradition and due to the overall record between Oak Ridge and Campbell County. The players know that. Our players know that.
Sure.
Campbell County knows they've had one win in 33 years, but they've got to get it in their head. They've got to get it through their heads to understand that these guys are just football players, just like them. They come out, they put their cleats on the same way, and there's no reason we can't go out here and manhandle this team if they would just get it in their head and do it.
Campbell County visiting Oak Ridge. Brent Allen with us tonight. Jim Freeman along. Les Martin still missing in action. He's on the injured reserve list and will be back soon. Honest, stay connected as our Ridge Roofing pregame show continues here along the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
And welcome to Charlie's Pizza. We're world famous and always have been. We appreciate everybody's business. Everybody's like family to us. We appreciate you. Come on down, sis.
Yum.
Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
The world famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is how some banks see your small business, but your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
We've moved. Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Skeeter Huckney, and this is Doyle's Tire Shop.
It's Mr. Ralph. That's where I always come, Dave.
And what's your name, sir?
Robert.
Robert, how often do you come down to Doyle's Tire Shop?
Every time I need tires or a flat fix.
Bobby, how long have you been doing business here at Doyle?
14, 15 years.
Lace to pearls.
Just for girls and Campbell County Cougars, of course.
Oh, it is.
That's exactly right, Jim, and come and shop with us. Lots of things going on at Lace to Pearls.
Just for girls.
108 South Indiana Avenue behind First Volunteer Bank in what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
All over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. Tonight we're coming to you live from Oak Ridge's Blankenship Field. It's time for Pat's Place on the Ridge Roofing Cougar pregame show. Pat?
Hello, fans. Welcome to Pat's Place, your pregame show right here on WLAF 1450 in the green screen, Channel 12. Fans, tonight we have traveled to Oak Ridge. You'll be watching this game from historic Blankenship Field, a field the Cougars have never won a football game on. Oak Ridge is considered the power of East Tennessee, at least in our area. And in our entire history of playing them, we've only beaten them the one time. But that is no reason to abandon hope for tonight's game. The Cougars have a talented offense on the field and should at least have lineman Caleb Osborne back from injury this week. Quarterback Hunter White will not only be handing the ball off to C.J. Allen, but has his talented receivers to throw to, including Mason Shanks, who looked to have had one of his breakout games of this season last week against the Hornets of Carter. Defensively, with the offensive line back in place, defensive linemen such as Jaden White will hopefully not have to spend as much time on the other side of the ball and will get valuable rest while the offense is on the field. Though the odds are long against the Cougars tonight, I have faith that we can get our second ever victory over the Wildcats. Fans, I thank you for listening to this pregame show, and I will see you tonight at the ball game.
Thanks, Pat. We'll talk with the head coach of the Cougars, Justin Price, next as we continue counting down toward kickoff on the Ridge Roofing Cougar pregame show. For all your roofing needs, large or small, call on Rodney and Marilyn Hembry, 423-912-8506.
Mom, I love Fazoli's. I love their spaghetti and meatballs. I love their pizza. I love the breadsticks. It's okay, Mom. They'll bring more.
There's so much to love at Fazoli's, including our incredible lunch special, Monday through Friday. Come get more for lunch or dinner at Fazoli's in La Follette.
Say, Mom, I told you.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
It's the Ridge Roofing pregame show here along the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network with Brent Allen, Jim Freeman, the offensive front for Campbell County here visiting Oak Ridge. Brent, another patchwork lineup here for us tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup. Last week we had three starting linemen, in essence, that were out. And again, Caleb Osborne, Jordan Pierce, and Ben Conrad were all out last week, and they're not back this week. So we've got a couple of different guys in. Webb is going to start, freshman. Did a pretty good job last week, I thought, especially being his first time out. Mm-hmm. Big kid, he's got the size and all that. Just got to make sure he's got the plays in his head. And then, of course, the other is Caden Brock, stepping in at left guard. Don't know how much playing time he's gotten. I don't remember calling his name much last week, but I know that Coach Price wouldn't have him out there if he wasn't ready.
Jaden White will anchor that left side tackle spot, and then Carson Meade at right guard. Of course, Joseph Snyderly, 6 feet, 259, and a junior, is the snapper tonight for Campbell County. And again, all the skill players for Campbell County appear to be healthy and ready to go tonight. C.J. Allen, the tailback, running back, Devin Jones, Mason Shanks, Mikhail Shepard, Karan Williams, the receiving core, and of course quarterback Hunter White rounding out the starting offensive unit for Campbell County tonight. We're going to visit with head coach Dustin Price when we come back, as we tell you that you're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dennis Powers, your state representative. Growing up and living here in Campbell County helps me really appreciate the community that we have. And I want you to know that I work hard every day to represent you to the best of my ability. Now in my 5th term, serving you is the greatest honor of my life. Oh, and one last thing, go Cougars and go Lady Cougars.
Rice Oil, your home for Marathon. Marathon, available locally from Rice Oil.
You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course all at reasonable prices. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Congratulations! You've decided it's your time to buy that new home. Now what? If you're like most people, you're going to need a loan, and a great place to start is Home Federal Bank. We've been making home loans since 1920. Fixed rate, adjustable rate, FHA, VA, and rural development loans for both existing homes and new construction. So when you think home, think of us. Home Federal Bank, always within reach. For the location nearest you, visit homefederalbank.com, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'm Tracy Lobertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thanks, Tracy. This stunning lakefront home at 365 Water Edge Lane comes with 5-bed,
5-bath and 3 living areas. 4 of the bedrooms with en-suite baths and exterior walkouts make this home perfect for entertaining. It has a 2-car garage, fireplace, a large walkout deck, and great views. Lots of upgrades including hardwood floors and vaulted ceiling. This home has lots of detail and the floor plan is perfect. All this and lots more for $825,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Welcome back into coverage of Campbell County Cougar football tonight at Blankenship Field against the Oak Ridge Wildcats here on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. This is the Ridge Roofing Cougar pregame show. Time to talk to the coach, head coach Justin Price. Ridge Roofing, of course, is always there for your roofing needs, large or small. Call Rodney and Marilyn Hembry at 423-912-8507, 912-8507. Ridge Roofing. Head coach Justin Price steps in, head coach of the Cougars. Coach, we talked obviously about the Carter game. After the game, you've had a chance to look at film and evaluate that game some. Do you think your team maybe was much improved in that second game, even though it was a loss to Carter?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I felt like there was a lot of areas that we improved in from week 1 to week 2. Obviously, we identified a few other limitations and weaknesses that we got to find a way to overcome, but I was really proud of the way that we were able to do some things that we weren't the first game. I think in this unique year and unique preseason, one of the things that we're realizing is that, with the missed time is you've not been able to find maybe the strengths of your team or maybe even the identity of who you really are preseason. So you're kind of doing that right now within a game like, Friday nights. And so we found out a lot about our team, and I expect our guys to even do better this week and until we find out exactly who we are as a football team. And it's a long season, so we were able to get some things answered Friday and some things that we've had to work on.
Coach, you talk a lot about your team needing to worry about your team, what it can do, what it needs to improve upon. Would consistency be perhaps one of those areas?
Yeah, I feel like one of the biggest improvements we made from an offensive standpoint from week 1 to week 2 was explosive plays.
Right.
We kind of talked about game plays over 25 yards. I mean, the statistics of scoring on those drives go up tremendously. But even if you don't score, you flip the field. I thought we did a good job of that Friday night of creating plays, making big plays. But I thought in the end what got us in the second half offensively was not finishing those drives. I think we had a couple drives end deep in Carter's territory. You got to find a way to put points on the board. And just weren't able to do that. I felt like our defense played really well most of the night, held their pass game into check, and really their run game, we did a good job until that last drive, and Carter put together a good drive to kind of close it out for them. But, I think being consistent, having guys playing at a high level, more reps is going to be key for us moving forward.
Oak Ridge, I can't remember the last time Oak Ridge did not score a touchdown in a football game, much less one at home. It's coming off a very difficult loss to Dobbins Bennett, a good Dobbins Bennett team last Saturday night.
Talking with Coach Gaddis a little bit, they kind of knew Dobbins Bennett had a really good football team this year going into the game. And, you kind of watch that game on film. Oak Ridge did some good things. There was a lot of rain, obviously, in the second half of that game. But, Dobbins Bennett, they're a really good 6A program and have a good team this year. But Oak Ridge is, they still have some really good players. They're well coached. I felt like they still played good on defense. Offensively, they didn't play bad. They just missed, dropped 2 touchdown passes in the end zone. And then they had, a couple turnovers that probably stopped them from getting in a big rhythm on offense. But we know that they'll be prepared for us. They always are. Their kids always, you can tell mentally they're ready for us through the way they react to our plays and the way that they block us up front. So we have to understand that and find different ways to exploit things that they do.
One of the things I think over the years that Oak Ridge always brings, no matter what kind of team it has, it generally has very good team speed. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and I think having team speed's good, but I think too what makes them so impressive is their, kind of said earlier, was their reaction time. Defensively, they're fast, but they play fast. So if they got a guy that runs a 4.6, they're playing at a 4.6. If they run a 5.1, they're playing at a 5.1, and offensively and defensively. So I think that's the key for teams when you can tell that they're well coached and they're mentally prepared is when they're playing at the level of their speed, and that's what you see in Oak Ridge every week.
Well, I know a couple of years ago the game at Oak Ridge was a track meet for much of the first half between Campbell County and the Wildcats.
2 years ago, we got off to a great start. It was close there at halftime. I think we fumbled a kickoff return that led to some points or field position or something. I can't remember, but we moved the ball well on that night. And then the year before that was when they beat us by 2 at home. We went for 2 to tie it up and didn't get it. We've had some battles with Oak Ridge the last few years, or literally the last 10 years since we've been here. I had a few one-sided losses to them, but I feel like our kids are going to be prepared. Sometimes with programs like Oak Ridge, Maryville, Alcoa, a lot of teams go in there, a little overwhelmed by the tradition that these schools have, and that's one thing we want our kids to understand, that we can compete with anybody when we play our best. You do that by just focusing on who you are as a football team and focusing on what your job is on every given play. So, we expect a good game. We know Oak Ridge will be prepared and we'll get their best.
What are you looking at with regard to Oak Ridge and its offensive unit? What can we expect to see Friday night, you think?
They have a really good tailback, number 1, who's had some offered. I think he's been offered by Tennessee, just a junior. Then their quarterback, he's a savvy player. He can run the ball a little bit, but he throws the ball well enough too. So he can stretch your defense in a lot of different ways. And then, so they can throw it, they can run it. They run a little bit of option, which, forces you to play very disciplined on defense. So they present a lot of challenges for our defense.
Then you talked about the reaction time of Oak Ridge, and I guess that probably plays really big when you're talking about the Oak Ridge defense.
Yes, their defense isn't too complicated when you watch them on film. I mean, they'll blitz on third downs, but they'll play 2 high safeties most of the time. But what they're so good at is it's almost like they know how you're going to try to attack them, and they're prepared for it. So, I feel like every week, every time we play Oak Ridge, we got to kind of take our base offense and find a few wrinkles off of it that maybe they haven't seen, or maybe use what they're trying to attack us, use that to our advantage. So we've been working on some things like that this week. But, again, they're going to kind of sit back, but they're going to play fast. And, their safeties are the type that start at 10, and, they'll come down and get in the box and stop the run. So, they do a really good job on defense over there.
Looking back at the last 2 games, would you think that perhaps taking care of the football tonight is at the top of the list as far as keys to the game are concerned?
Yeah, every week, we talk to our kids, just, protecting the football is so big and high. You want to end each series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal or an extra point, and hopefully it is an extra point. But, I feel like that when we do those things, it gives us a chance to be successful. Turnovers are part of the game. They're going to happen. But I think if our kids continue to learn from the mistakes that we've made, we'll eliminate those going forward.
Cougar head coach Justin Price joining us just ahead of the Campbell County game here at Oak Ridge, Blankenship Field. Coach, have fun tonight. We'll see you after the game.
All right, Jim. I appreciate you guys.
It's Oak Ridge hosting Campbell County tonight, Jack Armstrong Stadium, Blankenship Field. This is the WLAF Ridge Roofing Cougar pregame show. Stay connected right here on the WLAF Doyle'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Randy Heatherly here at Gray Insurance. Give us a call for all your insurance needs. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dennis Powers, and I work here at Gray Insurance. We have a great staff ready to help you, whether it's your commercial, home, or auto insurance. We're always ready to help. Want to invite you all to either call, email, or come by anytime.
I'm Gary Gray with Gray Insurance and Nationwide here in La Follette. And we're just proud to be Nationwiders and glad to be on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
Campbell County has won the toss, elects to receive. Oak Ridge will defend the north end zone to our left. We're atop the west stands here in the press box at Jack Armstrong Stadium. Blankenship Field, Jim Freeman, Brett Allen along. Glad you're along tonight. Oak Ridge in gray jerseys, white numerals trimmed in that cardinal and the cardinal colored helmets with Oak Ridge on either side of the headgear. Campbell County in all white tonight, blue numerals trimmed in orange with Campbell across the tops of the numbers on the fronts of the jerseys. White headgear for the Campbell County Cougars. It's the cardinal in gray versus the orange and blue as Campbell County sends deep safeties. It is Mason Shanks nearest us. Down to our right, near the 10-yard line with Kyle Shepard across the way. Change that Karan Williams as Oak Ridge has the football teed on the far hash. Ready to kick it away is Tyler Durham, 6 feet 225 and a senior. Soccer style for certain. Durham will kick it as he has it teed on the far hash at the 40. Will kick it high, kind of a pooch kick. End over end, it will come to an up back. And there's Devin Jones to just camp under it like he's in center field. And Campbell County will have a good start here at Brent Allen as the Cougars take over 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line, heading to our left down Blankenship Field.
Yeah, it's an odd way to kick off, in my opinion. I mean, but I guess maybe they're hoping for a fumble.
As it was a very high kickoff. Ball is on the near hash. That front wall, Jaden White, Caden Brock, Joseph Snodderly the center, Carson Mead at right guard, and starting again tonight's second career start, Storm Webb, 6 feet, 300-pound freshman for Campbell County. The quarterback, Hunter White. The play is called in. Campbell has 4 wideouts, 2 each way. Pass coming this way, incomplete. Went through the hands of Mason Shanks. I thought that maybe Williams had a chance, and I think he did have a chance at a play on the ball. It goes incomplete at 2nd and 10 for Campbell.
Yeah, just a little behind Shanks and a little ahead of Williams.
Wideouts, top of the formation, which is the wide side, as Campbell County shuffles. Shanks and Williams will join Shepard on that top of the formation. Near side, short side, C.J. Allen and Devin Jones. Campbell County is having the play called in. The front wall for Oak Ridge, 3 down linemen. We thought we would see a 4-man front tonight, starting off 3 men up front. Pass goes far side. Pass is complete. Campbell County, I thought, might have been offsides.
Yeah, I didn't catch what happened there, but that certainly looks what it's looking like.
Well, they've blown the play dead, so it is false start. But a little movement there. So Campbell County, the pass was completed. It's not going to count, though, as Campbell County looks at a 2nd and 15. The ball is stepped off back to the 30 on the near hash. Campbell, again, moving left down Blankenship Field as White sends Shanks and Williams and Shepard top of the formation. Short side, Jones and again C.J. Allen out of the backfield. 3 men to rush for Oak Ridge, and Campbell again. That has to be frustrating for the defense when Campbell gets set and then gets the play called in and then is ready to go.
Yeah.
Play clock at 2 seconds, and Campbell is forced to call a timeout. So Campbell County, I thought that they were maybe taking a little extra time, but I glanced at the play clock, and boy, right down there, 2 seconds to go. So wise call by the team captain tonight, Hunter White for Campbell County.
Yeah, last week we had some early timeouts that I thought may be an issue, which, as it turned out, it wasn't really that important. But you have to wonder, is it just a matter of little nerves here at first, or what's going on?
Well, and you never know. Obviously, it appeared that they were taking longer than you kind of had that internal clock, I guess you're thinking, and they did take quite a bit, but avoided the penalty. It's 2nd and 15 when we return to action. Oak Ridge losing a week ago, last Saturday night.
Yeah.
Rained pretty heavily in that second half, fell to Dobbins-Bennett 19-3. Dobbins-Bennett, another 6A team, and Campbell County had a tough loss on Friday night with Carter at Dawson Stadium. And now Campbell County brings on, again, the 5 wideout set. The lone wideout in the short side down to our right is Devin Jones. 4 receivers, top of the formation, wide side. That's Allen, Shanks, Williams, Shepard. Campbell County sizing up a front wall led by Jackson Adams, 6'3", 240, a senior on this near or right edge. Here's the snap, rolling far side, Hunter White under pressure. Pass is incomplete, nearly intercepted. Getting both hands on it, but not being able to hang on tightly. It was Jaden Elam as he nearly came away with a pick, and for Campbell, 3rd and 15.
Yeah, just a little off again there. He had some time. It looked like the line was doing pretty well. One eventually broke through, but pretty good time. Just got to get a little more accuracy on that ball.
Shotgun formation for Campbell County. Quarterback, junior Hunter White, 6'2", 177. His center is Joseph Snodderly. And Campbell County has the play called in as Oak Ridge perhaps making an adjustment here as well.
Yeah.
As Oak Ridge had Jacob Burvin, the middle linebacker, step up to the line. Here is a pass attempt by White, deep downfield. There is Williams. There's the pass, intercepted by Oak Ridge, as the Oak Ridge football team has the football at the 50-yard line. Marker on the play, tackle made by Williams for Campbell County. With the interception was Elam. He nearly had it on the last play, but he gets it on this one, and it is a turnover. Campbell County. Oak Ridge has the football. There are markers on the field of play.
Tough break. I don't know. Again, he had pretty good time. Looked like he eventually did roll out a little. Just once again didn't get quite enough under that ball.
No question, Campbell wanted to go deep. The officiating crew conferring on the far sideline. As we did see a couple of markers come out, you're thinking perhaps a block in the back or something along those lines after the interception.
Yeah.
And we'll see how they sort it out here. As this season, the TSSAA is not allowing us to know the names of the officials to announce. As we talked about that last week, as so many officials apparently getting roughed up by folks outside the field of play. This is a block in the back against Oak Ridge. And it is
there's a hold.
A hold. Okay, I started to say what he's calling it. They Campbell County declined the block in the back, and they will take the hold. So this will put the football at the 35 of Oak Ridge on the far hash. Oak Ridge and home gray, traveling to the south end zone toward our right here at Blankenship Field. A scoreless game, 11:32 to play in the opening quarter. As Oak Ridge starts quarterback Mitchell Gibbons, 5'9", 175, and a senior. His tailback, Kendall Jackson, outstanding football player, 6 feet, 195, and a junior. Here's the shotgun snap, pass far side complete. First down, or near the first down, tackle made by Campbell County. Devin Jones, first man there, I think. Changed that. That was not Devin Jones. That was Peyton Ferguson for Campbell County on the far side. Pass is complete, good for close to 8 yards, and Oak Ridge sizing up a 2nd and 2. Ball's on the far hash as Oak Ridge lining up again. Kendall Jackson, as it is Gibbons directing his team. 3 receivers to the near side, which is the wide side, a total of 4, 1 to the short side. Here's the snap. Handoff. This is a new tailback working that far side. Did not.
And I feel right.
Campbell County comes in quickly with Chase Carroll, who had a nice game a week ago, and he comes in to stop the tailback from the first down try. That is Taylor Jubris, and it is a 3rd and inches for Oak Ridge, 3rd and about a yard. The ball rests at the 44-yard line of Oak Ridge following the interception. As Oak Ridge has one player hustling on late, that's Nick Lucas. Lucas will line up at left tackle, I think. Oak Ridge just a little uncertain there for just a heartbeat. 3rd and inches for Oak Ridge. Campbell showing blitz. And there's a snap. Here comes the blitz. Pass. Far side is complete. It's a first down Oak Ridge at the 49-yard line. This is a pickup of close to 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Peyton Ferguson for Campbell County. And Oak Ridge keeps this drive alive. It began back at its 35-yard line. So Oak Ridge on 3rd and short comes up with the first down in a scoreless game. 10 minutes even to play in the opening quarter. So both teams starting their first possessions tonight at their 35s.
Yep.
Ball's on the far hash at the 49 of Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with 2 slot backs. And now one goes in motion coming near side. Handoff to the tailback. And he's going to fight for yardage past the midfield stripe down to the 48-yard line. This is a gain of 3. So on the carry, Jabris for Oak Ridge. And for Campbell County, a couple of Cougars in on the play, led by Gavin Newman, number 11 in the orange and blue for Campbell County. As we are coming to you tonight on radio, AM 1450 and FM 100.9. Also on 1450 WLAF.com for the telecast, Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, YouTube, Facebook. Pass in the near side, flats complete to the 50, 45 to the 40. First down Oak Ridge, tackle made by Campbell County at the 38-yard line. Big play by Wyatt Sharp with the tackle. Big play Oak Ridge. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And this pass complete to Preston Turner. Turner does a little bit of everything. He's a wide out. He also punts. And, of course, he'll play quite a bit of cornerback for Oak Ridge. As Campbell County, well, I called a first down. It's 4th down in inches for Oak Ridge at the Campbell County 38-yard line. Now they flip the marker over to first down. Okay, so I was correct. Okay, 1st and 10. Gibbons takes the snap, throws far side flat, one-hand catch. Here is Oak Ridge. This is Turner. Cuts back to the 35 to the 30 and is inside the 30-yard line. finally tackled by Campbell County at the 27-yard line of Campbell, as the Cougars, with a lot of orange and blue there. C.J. Allen, the first Cougar to make contact in Oak Ridge, with back-to-back first downs. They move the sticks and the chain, and Oak Ridge has the football at the Campbell County 27-yard line. In a scoreless game, 8:20 to play in the opening quarter at Blankenship Field, Oak Ridge.
So far, the Wildcats certainly look more crisp than they did last week.
As the tailback, Jarice Taylor, generally playing a slot back, as Oak Ridge has Mitchell Gibbons lining up in the shotgun set. Walker Rice snaps the ball to him, hands it off to Jarice, tries that left side, 20, 15. He's going to go inside the 10, down to the 5, to the 3-yard line. Cougars are there. Ferguson and Williams first, I think, for the orange and blue, but it's a first and goal for Oak Ridge, deep in Campbell County territory. Knocking on the door of the south end zone are the Wildcats.
Yeah, missed tackle there near the line of scrimmage. Could have changed this play a lot, but got some moves. He's shifty.
Oak Ridge has the ball on the far hash at the 4 of Campbell. Traveling to our right, that's the south end zone. As Oak Ridge breaks from the huddle, will line up a tight end this time. They don't always line up at the tight end. Nick Dallas on that left edge for Oak Ridge. Hand off to the tailback. Jarice swings out to the far side. He'll score. And Oak Ridge breaks the ice here tonight. 7:26 to play opening quarter. And the Cats are on top on a 65-yard scoring drive that took close to 5 minutes.
Yeah, terrible missed call there. Will Lester was actually in spot to make the tackle and was grabbed by his shoulder pads and jerked down from behind and uncalled.
As Oak Ridge, yeah, making a big difference here. Kai Hurst to snap. To hold for Oak Ridge is Hayden Tarwater. There's the snap, the spot, the kick by Durham. Dunham's extra point is good, and Oak Ridge leads 7-0 over Campbell County at Blankenship Field. Back in a moment, 7:26 to play opening quarter. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
Oak Ridge, a 65-yard scoring drive. It was capped by a 4-yard run around left end by Taylor Jarice, the senior 5'9", 170, and the extra point by Tyler Dunham gives Oak Ridge a 7-0 lead here as we're nearing the midway point of the opening quarter. Campbell won the toss and just struggled on his first possession, threw an interception on that possession, and Oak Ridge worked it downfield 65 yards for the score. As Dunham, a soccer-style kicker, tees it on the far hash at the 40-yard line. Will kick it from left to right. Deep safeties for Campbell County. On the far side is Karan Williams. Peyton Ferguson is the other deep safety nearest us, each along the 10-yard lines. And now Dunham, with a very high pooch kind of kickoff previously, will repeat the performance. It angles toward Campbell County, and the Cougars pick it up. This for Campbell is Clausen, I think, with the catch. As Skylar Clausen changed that. Gavin Newman for Campbell County. Clausen is 10, Newman is 11, and Campbell County has a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Jackson Adams on the stop for the special teams for Oak Ridge. And Brent Allen, Campbell County, has its second crack on offense here with 7:23 to play in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I need to do something with it. They got the ball right out of the gate there. You hate to turn it over and give up a score that quickly.
Campbell County on the near or the left hash, traveling to our left. Quarterback Hunter White, as Campbell gets the play called in. Shanks and Williams, the wideouts, top of the formation. That's the wide side right. And on the short side for Campbell County, 2 receivers. Allen is the tailback. 4 men up front for Oak Ridge. Handoff goes to Allen. He hits and spins ahead to the 31-yard line. So Allen stopped in his tracks, makes a couple yards out of almost nothing, and Campbell looks at a 2nd down and 8. It's Jackson Adams again, back-to-back stops for the Oak Ridge defender, wearing jersey number 10. And now Campbell brings Allen out of the backfield, lining him up as a wideout on the short side. That's this near side. 3 receivers top of the formation, 6:55 and counting. 7-0 Oak Ridge. We're in the first quarter here at Jack Armstrong Stadium. Shotgun set for Hunter White. smacks his hands, catches the snap from Snodderly, throws far side, pass complete to Shanks. He's drugged down at the 40-yard line for Campbell County, a gain of 8, and it's very near the first down marker, and he might be right there. Yes, it is a 1st and 10 for Campbell County. Oak Ridge has Brian Kelly coming in to make the play. The ball right smack dab in the middle of the stripe at the 40-yard line, and Campbell has some momentum here. 2 receivers each way, 4 men to rush for Oak Ridge as Campbell County changes the play. Jones and Shepard, the wideouts on this near side. Shanks and Williams, top of the formation. The tailback is C.J. Allen. The front wall for Campbell County as Jaden White and Storm Webb anchor the sides at tackles. The tackle spots, Caden Brock, Carson Mead on the interior. Hand off to C.J. Allen for Campbell County, and he is just battering his way up that far side as Campbell County again sees Jackson Adams. I think that's the 3rd time we've called his name tonight, make the play. The play goes for inches, 2nd and 9 Campbell County.
Yeah, tough going. That kid's, 6'4", 240.
Yeah. He is
6'3", 240. That's a good-sized young man.
He's lining up basically as defensive end. He'll line up in a stance, and sometimes he'll just stand up in the stance. And here it is, 2nd and 10. Campbell trailing 7-0, 5:35 and counting opening quarter at Oak Ridge. Campbell County getting the play called in. Shepard, Shanks, Williams, top of the formation right. To this near side, short side, it is Jones and Allen, empty backfield. 3 men to rush for Oak Ridge. Back to pass, White being pressured. Pass up the near side, it is incomplete. Overshooting Devin Jones at the 42-yard line. 3rd and 10 for Campbell County. Defending for the Cardinal in gray, Oak Ridge Wildcats, Cole Adams.
Yeah, just overthrown again. I don't know if he's excited or what's going on. Like I said, I watch these guys in practice. He can make these throws all day long. That's just a bad pass, I suppose.
He did have a little pressure there near the end, but
yeah.
I didn't think it was enough to perhaps maybe shake him up. He's pretty steady, he being Hunter White. Campbell gets the play called in. Wideouts 5 for Campbell County again. Allen and Jones on this near side. Ball still between the hash marks at the 40-yard line of Campbell. Shanks and Williams and Shepard top of the formation. There's a whistle sounding as the play clock winds down. I think this may be a delay of game.
Yeah.
And it is delay of game against Campbell County. We've seen the play clock run way down twice. The Cougars caught it the first time, didn't catch it here, so we're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to start. I mean, we've got to get mistakes, got to clean up these mistakes in a hurry.
Spot to make is the 50-yard line for the first down. The Cougars with 5:17 to play in the opening quarter, trailing Oak Ridge 7-0. This is Campbell's 2nd possession. Oak Ridge scored on its 1st possession following a Campbell County interception thrown, 65 yards on the Oak Ridge drive, scoring drive. Hunter White to pass up the far side. Man there. Pass is incomplete.
Wow.
Mikhail Shepard had it on his fingertips. Yeah. Maybe one more biscuit at breakfast this morning would have gotten it for him, but the Cougars looking at a 4th and 15. As Coach says, we want to end every series in a kick, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point following a touchdown. This one's going to end in a punt.
Yeah.
The deep safety for Oak Ridge down to our left is Jaden Williams near the 30-yard line. For Campbell County, Mr. Do-It-All when it comes to kicking, Thomas Johnson. Gavin Newman, the snap for Campbell County. Oak Ridge with 9 men up on the front line. 7 of them come. Here's the punt by Johnson. End of Varan will kick and take a Campbell bounce. Picked up on the run by Oak Ridge to the 40, 45, near side 50. Cuts to the 45, down the near sideline. Finally, it's Clausen to make the tackle for Campbell County as he collided with Shanks on the near sideline, right in front of the Oak Ridge bench at the 36-yard line. Wow, what quickness by Jaden Williams. He caught that on a dead run. I thought it was going to get a Campbell bounce. He saw that nothing was going to happen for Campbell County there, and a big return.
Yeah, gutsy too. It was that could have gone really ugly for him, but he wasn't afraid, and he had the wheels to get downfield.
Oak Ridge takes over. 1st and 10 at the Campbell 36-yard line. Campbell County with the interception on the first possession, a 3-and-out here. And Oak Ridge from the Campbell 36. Leading 7-0. Gibbons catches the snap, pumps, looks, throws, down the near sideline. Man there, pass is incomplete. C.J. Allen got fingertips on it and just enough to make it work. 2nd and 10, Oak Ridge.
Yeah,
there's a marker on the play.
Yeah, it was a little close. If he hadn't got his outstretched fingers to touch it, that could have been 6.
Oak Ridge had somebody else downfield inelligibly, and it is a penalty against the Oak Ridge Wildcats. that pump that Gibbons did may have gotten somebody else downfield that wasn't supposed to be downfield. And Oak Ridge will pick up a 5-yard loss on the mark-off here. So it remains 1st and 10, and it remains first down. It is 1st and 15 from the Campbell 41-yard line now for Oak Ridge, leading 7-0 as the first quarter is winding down inside 5 minutes, 4:52 and counting. Gibbons and Oak Ridge getting the play called in as Oak Ridge has one tailback. We've not seen Kendall Jackson yet tonight. Taylor Jabris is the tailback for the Cardinal and Gray Oak Ridge Wildcats. In motion for the Cats, sweeping handoff on that far edge. He will turn the corner to the 35, down to the 30, inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So of the 15 yards, Oak Ridge gets about 13 yards of that back real fast as Wyatt Sharp for Campbell County comes in to make the play and stop Jalen Hayward, the 5'5 senior at 140. He's tiny but very quick, and Oak Ridge has a 2nd and short.
Yeah, Blake Taylor had an opportunity there, just not quite quick enough.
Oak Ridge lines up the ball on the far hash at the Campbell 28-yard line. 2nd and 2. Clock rolling toward the 4-minute mark of the opening quarter. Oak Ridge in front, 7-0. This is Oak Ridge's second possession. The drive began at the Campbell 36. Shotgun snap, now a sweeping handoff. Oak Ridge trying to turn the corner on this edge. It does. First down. That is Turner. Turner is slammed to the turf inside the 20-yard line, but not before he picks up sizable yardage. And an Oak Ridge 1st and 10. Karan Williams for Campbell on the tackle. The line of scrimmage, the 17, changed that the 18 of Campbell County on the near hash. And Oak Ridge has the players shaken up as the clock stops with 4:04 to play. Oak Ridge plays on Thursday at Farragut against the Admirals. That will be a TV game starting at 7 p.m. Campbell County ventures to Seymour on Friday, September the 11th for a 7:30 p.m. start. Coverage here, of course, along the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. And we're checking to see the players shaken up as the training staff tending to him from Oak Ridge. Had a chance to visit with one of Oak Ridge's assistants, one of my buddies, Barry Saunders. I said, 40 years? He said, no, 43 years. He said, when Gaddis came back in 2013, Coach Joe Gaddis for Oak Ridge, he said, I was going to, hang it up. And he said, Gaddis wouldn't let me quit. So here I am. He said, I'm not teaching anymore, but I'm still coaching. So Barry Saunders, hats off to you, Barry. 43 years. He would have to be maybe the dean of high school assistant football coaches.
Yeah, that's a long time, and that's impressive to stay at one school that long.
He's gone through some great years. Of course, he was here with Emory Emory Hale. We were talking about Emory before the game tonight. Emory, of course, legendary Oak Ridge coach, as the Oak Ridge players shaken up. That's looking like it may be Michael Walker, Walker Rice, as he's favoring his left wheel coming off to the near sideline. That's
correct. Yeah.
Okay,
center,
it is
the center. Yeah.
Okay. Michael Walker is 76, and Walker Rice is 75, and so Walker Rice is being replaced by Nick Lucas. So Nick Lucas will line up at center for the Oak Ridge Wildcats. We're looking at a 1st and 10 Oak Ridge at the Campbell County 18 following the injury timeout. Ball to the near hash at the 18 in Campbell territory. And veteran signal caller Mitchell Gibbons is lining his team up in the shotgun formation as he is going to send Hayward ordinarily a slot back, and he'll run that jet sweep some. He lines up as a wideout top of the formation left with Jonathan Stewart and also Preston Turner. One wideout near side, short side for Oak Ridge. Here's the snap, handoff, tailback, swinging to the near side, and he'll be forced out of play by Campbell County's Karan Williams at the 5-yard line, but not before a 13-yard pickup and a 1st and goal for Oak Ridge, as it was Taylor Jabris on the carry for the Cats, and Oak Ridge knocking on the end zone at the south side again for the second time this first quarter.
I'm afraid they watched that Carter game a little too closely and saw some weakness. Yeah, that sweep worked really well for Carter last week.
Carter and Campbell County in a tough game last week. Campbell County was right there with the striking distance in the closing moments and could not close the deal. Oak Ridge lines up with the tight end, Nick Dallas, on that left edge. Ball's in the near hash at the 4. Toss sweep far side. Bryce will just wheel his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oak Ridge. The blocking was there, but it didn't have far to go.
That's
4
true.
yards.
Yep.
As Oak Ridge has put together now a 36-yard scoring drive to push that lead out to 13-0 over Campbell. 3:33 to play. We're still in the opening quarter here at Jack Armstrong Stadium. Campbell County 2 possessions. One ended with the interception. The other was a 3-and-out. And now Oak Ridge with Kai Hirsch to snap. The man to hold for Oak Ridge is Hayden Tarwater. And to attempt the extra point, his second tonight is Tyler Dunham, the 6 feet tall senior. There's the snap, the spot, the kick through the south uprights for Oak Ridge is good. And there's timeout. 3:33 left in the opening quarter from Blankenship Field. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and JACKSBORO. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
From atop the west stands here at the press box at Oak Ridge High School. Well, we're off campus, I guess, but we're close to the high school. With Brent Allen, Jim Freeman. Les Martin's out tonight. He's going to be back soon. Not as soon as I'd like for him to be back. But, Les, we wish you the best as he continues recovering. He's on the injured reserve list. Hello to Curtis Gwynn, tuned in tonight at Jacksboro, a CCHS alum. Dunham tees the ball. He has a short approach on the far hash at the 40. Deep safeties for Campbell. Ferguson on the near side, far side Williams. And here is Dunham again with a high and very short kick. And the signal, fair catch signal is made by Devin Jones, and he steps back and makes the catch at the 32-yard line of Campbell County, where the Cougars will put it in play 1st and 10. Campbell County needing some kind of break here.
Yeah, some kind of a big play. It's so far there's been nothing really explosive. Had a couple of opportunities. You know, the long pass down the field to the right. I can't remember if it was Karan or McCall. Either way, it was McCall. Really close to having that. Would have been a huge play, just not quite there.
Campbell County lining up with 3 wideouts and a tight end on this near edge. They're bringing Shanks in to bookend this near side as he's lining up as the near side tied in. 4 men up front for Oak Ridge showing blitz. Here it comes. Handoff. C.J. Allen has a crease, but he's undercut at the line of scrimmage by Jackson Adams.
Wow.
And C.J. Allen, the textbook tackle by Adams that time because Allen had some daylight.
Yeah, that's the first hole I've seen, but once again, Adams has been able to get back there and cause problems.
2nd and 10, Campbell. Ball is on the Cougar 32-yard line, near hash. Campbell sets up 4 receivers in the set, including Devin Jones as the short side receiver closest to us. Top of the formation right. Williams, Shanks, Shepard. Campbell traveling to our left toward the north end zone at Blankenship Field, trailing 14-0 opening quarter. Snap goes to White. He's being pressured. Throws in the run. Pass is caught low. Here comes the receiver. That's for Campbell County. Mikhail Shepard makes his way to the 35. A gain of a yard, maybe 2 yards. And on the tackle is middle linebacker Jacob Irvin. And Oak Ridge sees Campbell County sizing up a 3rd and 8. Balls on the far hash at the Campbell 34. Campbell County lines up with 5 receivers, including C.J. Allen. Allen is top of the formation right. The wide side is this near side where 3 Cougar wideouts line up. Shepard, Shanks, and Williams. It's Jones and Allen top of the formation right. Campbell County lining up in the shotgun set. Oak Ridge shuffles a 4-man front showing blitz. Here comes a 5-man rush. Pass complete to Shanks at the 40. Shanks to the 45-yard line. First down, Campbell County. That's a home federal first down out to the Oak Ridge, to the Campbell 46-yard line. That's a gain of 12 yards. Biggest play of the night tonight. Jaden Williams stops the forward progress of Mason Shanks, and the Cougars have it at their 46, trailing 14-0. Just under 2 minutes to play opening quarter.
A good job by Hunter White there, seeing that the linebackers pulled up, and he was able to hit Shanks right behind him.
Campbell County changing the play or getting the play called in. 2 wideouts each way. Newman and Shanks Top of the formation, nearest us, Jones and Shepard. The center, Joseph Snodderly, hovers over the football. Will snap it back with the right hand against a four-man rush. It comes to White. Pass near side. It is caught. Jones, 50. Jones, 46-yard line. And near a first down for Campbell County. 8-yard connection from White to Jones. Jones is nailed at the 46 of Oak Ridge. First time Campbell's been in Oak Ridge territory all night. Preston Turner comes in from that cornerback spot to make the play on Jones. Cougars looking at a second down and a long 2. Clock rolls inside the 72nd mark. Handoff C.J. Allen works his way for a 1st and 10 Campbell County to the 30 to the 43 of the Oak Ridge Wildcats, and it's going to be close. I said 1st and 10. He's very, very close. Now the official says move the sticks. It's 1st and 10. Jacob Irvin in for his second stop tonight for Oak Ridge, and Campbell has it on the left hash at the 44 of Oak Ridge, trailing 14-0 with a 1st and 10. A Home Federal Bank 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for Hunter White. His tailback is Allen. Wide outs right side. That's Williams, along with Shanks and Shepard. Evan Jones on this near side. Ball is basically between the hash marks. Snap to White. Pass complete to Jones. Gets drugged down. Was it incomplete? It comes loose, and Oak Ridge comes on top of it. But the official says, the referee, the man in the white cap, says that was incomplete. Let's wait and see. He's going to race to the near sideline and face the press box and tell us, well, it's Oak Ridge's football. So Oak Ridge with its second takeaway tonight on a drive that was beginning to show some promise for Campbell County, and Oak Ridge takes over at its 45, leading 14-0 over Campbell.
A tough break.
Well, it was so close as to whether or not he had possession, and it comes loose. He knew he had lost it, but Devin Jones could not get back to it because of the defender being positioned on top of him as he was. So Campbell County with its second turnover, 1st and 10 Oak Ridge from its 45 at the half-minute mark of the first quarter. Snap to Gibbons. Passes complete. Nope. Yes, it is complete. On that far side, pass is caught by Jonathan Stewart, and he has a 1st and 10 Oak Ridge in Campbell County territory at the Cougar 43-yard line. Peyton Ferguson on the play as the play is being brought back. I don't see a marker, but that probably is what's happened. As it is, yes, there it is, the umpire standing on top of it. Okay. 27 seconds to play opening quarter. It's Oak Ridge 14, Campbell nothing. Our referee says that they're going to wipe off that flag. It stands as a 1st and 10 Oak Ridge. And what did I say, the 43? I think that's where they're going to wind up with the football, as they're stepping it off down to the Campbell County 43, the 43-yard line, where it's a 1st and 10. This is the 35th meeting of Campbell County, as Oak Ridge was the very first opponent for Campbell County in 1975 on a hot August Friday evening. The game was played here. Oak Ridge won en route to a state championship that year, 38-0.
Tough team to start with, huh?
Oh, my goodness. The future state champs. Tailback is Taylor DeBrice. Man in motion, handoff goes to DeBrice, and he is going to be tackled for a loss back at the 45-yard line. That for Campbell County is Carson Mead with a Jacksboro Body Shop collision. Carson Mead, our first Jacksboro Body Shop collision tonight. Jacksboro Body Shop, founded in 1960 by the former Jacksboro Eagle football star, the late Harry Burton. When you have a collision, call on Jacksboro Body Shop. See Avery first thing Monday morning. He'll be there for you as the first quarter has come to a close. As we say, teams will swap sides of the football, and we're right back in just a moment. The score after one at Blankenship Field, it's Oak Ridge 14, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
Having the best people to take care of you is just one of the many reasons to make the switch to United Cumberland Bank. Whether you're looking to save for college, buying your first home, or opening a small business, UCB can help. They have all the tools to make your banking experience more convenient. Via United Cumberland Bank, you can deposit checks with your smartphone or pay your bills from home or on the go. Give them a call or just drop in at United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Baby. As we're watching Walker Rice, he has taken his pads and jersey off. The starting center for Oak Ridge, shaken up on the last possession for Oak Ridge, and he's hobbled, favoring that right ankle. As we're set to start the second quarter of action, now Oak Ridge will travel to our left in this quarter. Campbell the other way to the south end zone. The ball is at the Campbell County 44-yard line as play resumes. Mitchell Gibbons, the signal caller, the gray and cardinal tonight for Oak Ridge. Campbell with 3 men up front. Now 4 will rush. Here's the snap. Pass across the middle. Incomplete. Down the near sideline. Incomplete as the intended target was Jonathan Stewart defending for Campbell County. Peyton Ferguson for Oak Ridge, 3rd and 8. As the umpire sets the ball at the 44-yard line, closest to the left or near hash for Oak Ridge, leading 14-0. Oak Ridge scores tonight. Jarice Taylor on a run on the opening possession, and here just moments ago a 4-yard scamper to the south end zone, and it is Tyler Dunham's extra points making it a 14-0 game. Oak Ridge lines up slot backs on this near side. Preston Turner, top of the formation, far side Jalen Hayward, 2 speedsters. The tailback is Jarice. Here's the shotgun snap to Gibbons. Throws far side. Pass is incomplete. Defending for Campbell County is Clausen. That pass was intended for Oak Ridge wideout number 18, as that's Anderson Jalil. Change that. That was intended, I think, for Matthew Swigert. Either way, it's 4th and punting situation for the Oak Ridge Wildcats, as Oak Ridge will line up 2 punters most times. It will be Tyler Dunham, who will do kind of a rugby type approach. Change that. It's going to be Jacob Irvin, one of the linebackers, lining up with Preston Turner as they line up side by side. Depending on the setup, depends on who kicks it. It's going to be Turner. Turner will run the football. Now he'll kick it with the left foot, end over end, high and short, coming down at the 21-yard line, and then taking an Oak Ridge bounce back into play. Wow. Finally snagged by Oak Ridge at the 17-yard line. So Campbell County will take over 1st and 10, trailing 14-0. But Preston Turner,
I think he put a curve on that.
Yeah,
it looked like it was going out of bounds and worked its way right back in.
As that left foot, and he kind of caught that one on the run there.
Yeah, it looked like he may be thinking about taking off.
Well, we talked about that. David Cleary, the long-time voice of Oak Ridge football and basketball, we talked this week, and he said they'll take off as Campbell County takes over 1st and 10 from its 17-yard line. Ball's on the near hash. Campbell County traveling down Blankenship Field to our right toward the south end zone. Hunter White lines up everybody, 2 wideouts each way. Tailback Allen. Here's the snap to White with pressure. Pass across the middle, complete to Allen. Allen to the 20. Allen breaks a tackle, fights his way to the 23-yard line. This is a gain of close to 6 yards for C.J. Allen, and Campbell County has a 2nd and 4. Kai Hirsch, the long snapper, also playing on the defensive side of the football, makes the tackle, and Campbell has it on the near hash at its 23-yard line.
Slow developing play, but it was definitely worth it.
Well, you know, the Hunter White allowed that defense to get right on him, and then here's C.J. Allen basically wide open along the trenches, and Campbell has 5 wideouts. This near side, it's Devin Jones, far side Allen, Shepard, Shanks, and Williams, as Campbell County hoping to bust one here tonight, a 54-yarder a week ago with White to Shanks. We're under 11 minutes to play first half, 14-0 Oak Ridge. White throws far side across his body, complete to Shepard. Shepard's hit immediately. They're going to give him the 25-yard line. That's a kind spot, a 2-yard gain. Jaden Elam with the tackle for Oak Ridge. So Campbell County sizing up a 3rd down and, well, more like 2, a long one. It's a real long one, but 3rd and 2 we'll call it. Ball's on the far hash at the Campbell 25.
I've been impressed so far with Oak Ridge's tackling. Last week watching them, I didn't think they were very good, but certainly they've shown to be better tonight.
Campbell calls its 2nd timeout of the half, has 1 timeout remaining. Oak Ridge with a full allotment of timeouts. 10:30 left until halftime. The score, Oak Ridge 14, Campbell nothing. Back in a moment, you're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we put you first.
Your family, your future.
Your bank.
With local lending and local decisions, our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. FNB's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
Campbell County calling a timeout as it's sizing up a 3rd down and 2. Ball is on the far hash, close to the Cougar bench on that far sideline as Campbell is traveling to our right down Blankenship Field. Oak Ridge 3 men to rush. Cougars with an empty backfield. And now whistle sounds, and is there another timeout called? I don't see the signal, as Campbell County has a 5 wideout set on 3rd and 2. 3 receivers to this near side or wide side. Shanks along with Williams and Shepard. Top of the formation left, it's Jones and Allen. Here's the quarterback keeper by Campbell County's Hunter White. He has the first down, very close now as we look at the spot, but I think he made it by just inches on the tackle. That's Jacob Irvin again on his 4th tackle tonight for Oak Ridge. It is a Campbell 1st and 10. That's a Home Federal Bank 1st and 10 for Campbell County. Home Federal Bank always within reach for the Cougars.
Good call there.
Campbell with Allen as the tailback. Play being called in as Jones is the lone wide out, top of the formation left. Ball is on that far hash at the 28-yard line of Campbell, as Campbell is trailing 14-0 to Oak Ridge. 3 receivers near side. Here's the snap to White. Rolls this way near side in a hurry. Looking, pressure on the way, pass down the field. It is caught by Shepard. He's tackled from behind out of play at the Oak Ridge 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Campbell County. Mikhail Shepard with the first big play for Campbell County tonight. Jaden Williams saves the day, but the timing of White to Shepard was just perfect down to the 41-yard line where it's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Hunter rolled out just long enough to give him time to get opened up like that.
A 31-yard connection. Campbell with an empty backfield. Ball's on the near hash. 2nd time tonight Campbell's into Oak Ridge territory. That's another Home Federal first down, by the way. Home Federal Bank always within reach of the Cougars. Jones and Allen working the short side as the wideouts. Shepard and Williams and Shanks far side. Here comes the pressure to Hunter White. Rolls far side, tucks, runs 40. Wheels his way to the 37-yard line as he tries to get himself on the carpet. And did, I think, in time without suffering too much of a hit as he is tagged at the 37-yard line. This is a gain of close to 5 yards. We'll call it 2nd and a long 5. Preston Turner comes in, the cornerback, to make the tackle. And Campbell has the ball on the far hash, heading to our right where the south end zone, trailing 14-0 to Oak Ridge. 9:20 and counting in this first half of action. Play clock at 20 seconds. Cougars with a lot of time with which to work here. And now a 4-receiver set. Jones, top of the formation, short side. Shanks, Williams, and Shepard near side. Hunter White tosses back across the middle and smacked down, incomplete. With the big hand on it was Nick Dallas, I think. Dallas will play tied in. That may not have been Dallas, but nonetheless, he made the effort there. It is 3rd and 5 for Campbell County. So instead of a screenplay complete, that is batted down incomplete for Campbell County.
Yep.
9:03 to play first half. Shotgun formation. Hunter White smacks his hands. That play is called in. As for Campbell County on that left side, that is Isaac Selvey at left guard, joined over there by Jaden White. Here's the snap to White. White throws. Pass is nearly intercepted. Preston Turner would like to have that one back. The pass was intended near side for Mikhail Shepard, and Preston Turner had the inside spot, could not hang on. 4th down and 5 for Campbell County. I don't see Campbell County's Thomas Johnson coming to the field. Cougars going to go for it here, Brent Allen.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You don't want to get too far behind. It's just it's too hard to come back from.
8:59 to play, 2nd quarter at Blankenship Field, Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Oak Ridge in front of Campbell, 14-0. As Campbell County has the ball far side on that left hash. C.J. Allen has converted 2 big 4th down plays this season, 1 in each of the last 2 games for Campbell to keep drives alive. Quarterback keeper Hunter White, he'll wheel to the far side. He cannot get there. The defender was just really quick on the close at the 34-yard line. He needed to get it to the 31. He's just that short. That was Jacob Irvin closing quickly for Oak Ridge, and the Cats take over on downs from the Oak Ridge 34-yard line, leading Campbell by a score of 14-0. This drive began back at the 17-yard line, but the big play was that 31-yarder from Hunter White to Mikhail Shepard.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating. The offense just can't seem to keep it going at a decent pace.
As Campbell County trails 17-0. Change that 14-0. High snap for Gibbons. Catches it. Will have to do something with it. Can't do anything with it. And Campbell County has Will Lester coming in to close down the play. Lester quite quick with some size and some speed. And it sets up a 2nd and 10 Oak Ridge from its 34-yard line, leading Campbell 14-0.
In the last series when the starting center went out, both of the last 2 plays he kind of jiggled the ball around there. I think there may be a difference in the way he snaps, and he's got to get used to it.
It's going to take a little while. Apparently, Nick Lucas is the backup as Walker Rice appears to be finished for the night. Shotgun formation for Mitchell Gibbons and company. Sends a man in motion. Bit of a high snap. Pass down this near sideline. Man is there. Pass is caught. And a change of pace, stepping out of play. Defending is Ferguson for Campbell County. Nice play by Jonathan Stewart to make the catch. I'm not sure Ferguson knew the ball was quite there, ready to go into the hands of Oak Ridge's Stewart, but it is complete. Stewart with a little stagger move on this near side carries it to the 27-yard line of the Campbell County Cougars in a 1st and 10.
Yeah, lucky looks like he stepped out there. Otherwise, he was going to cut it back inside. He may have gone for 6. A
39-yard connection. Mitchell Gibbons to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's first catch of the night. It's a 1st and 10. Oak Ridge ahead 14-0. 8 minutes even to play second quarter. Gibbons sends Turner in motion. Fake the sweeping handoff. Passes deep far side going for the home run ball. It is a touchdown, Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge with the catch on the far side inside the 5. And the Cats score.
Wow.
So Oak Ridge 2 plays after kind of a sluggish start on this possession. And the Cats are back on the board again ahead 20-0.
Yeah, just a nice ball there. I mean, both of those were very well placed, very catchable, and of course the receivers knew what to do with it.
That is Jalen Hayward with the touchdown catch for Oak Ridge, covering 27 yards. And on to attempt the extra point is Tyler Dunham. There's the spot, the snap, the kick through the north uprights is good. And there's timeout in the second quarter. 7:55 remaining. It's Oak Ridge 21, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
The scoring drive for Oak Ridge, covering 66 yards, capped off by a 27-yard pass connection from quarterback Mitchell Gibbons to his slot back, Jalen Hayden. The extra point by Tyler Dunham. It's 21-0. Campbell County still looking for its first Travis Thompson touchdown tonight. Deep safeties down to our left for the Campbell County Cougars. Karan Williams nearest us at the 10. Far side is Peyton Ferguson, number 9, each along the 10-yard line. And for the 4th time tonight, Dunham will tee it and kick it away from the near hash to the 40-yard line, high and short. The Cougars will chase it down. It's going to go off the hands of Newman. He chases it back and gets it to the 30-yard line. So a live ball, and Campbell County is able to get back on top of it. As, again, you're looking at lights when you talk about a kick that high, and Newman is able to field it, but the Cougars have it now, 1st and 10 from the Campbell County 30-yard line, traveling to our right, trailing 21-0 to Oak Ridge. The Oak Ridge Wildcats have run some 3-down line formations, and now they're lining up with 3-down linemen and a defensive end on this near edge. Now he'll go into a 3-point stance. Hunter White, the quarterback, having the play called in. Far side wideouts, Shepard and Jones. Near side is Williams. Shanks is lining up as the near or right side tight end. He's done that twice tonight. Tailback is Allen. The center is Joseph Snodderly, readying to snap it back to Hunter White. There's the snap. White turns the ball over in his hands. Throws it far side. Pass is incomplete off the fingertips of Shepard, and Campbell looks at a 2nd and 10.
It's just very unusual so far. I just don't know what's going on. Everything seems to be just a little off.
Yeah, just that much.
Yeah.
And Campbell County looking at a 2nd and 10. Sending Jones with Williams as the wide out. This is the first time Jones has been to the wide side tonight, I think. No, it's not Jones, it's Shanks. Jones is on the far side with Shepard. As the ball is in the far hash, Campbell traveling to our right, 7:47. The clock stopped on the incompletion, 21-0 Oak Ridge, second quarter. Shotgun formation. Hunter White now shifts Allen to his near or right side. Here's the snap from Snodderly. Hunter White in trouble. He's going to be sacked. First sack of the game at the 24-yard line. -6 on the play. And for Oak Ridge, Samuel Bentley with his big sack tonight. And Campbell sizing up a 3rd down and 16. Ball setting back at the 24-yard line of Campbell County's Cougars.
Yeah, it looked like they just brought the house that time, and it worked.
Nowhere to go for Hunter White. Campbell County 5 receivers in the wide out set. And here are 4 on this near side, which is the wide out. C.J. Allen, Mikhail Shepard, Mason Shanks, Karan Williams, or K-Ron, as some of the public address announcers call him, I guess. Top of the formation, Devin Jones. Here's the snap. Rolling near side is White. Sets, looks, throws, pass, near sideline, threw it away. Caught by an Oak Ridge coach for Campbell, 3rd and 16. Pass intended for Mikhail Shepard. So Campbell County will punt it away. I said 3rd down. It's 4th down for Campbell. And Thomas Johnson on to attempt his 2nd punt this evening. Had a nice night at Newport. 3 punts, 41.3 yards per average. And last week, a kind of puny night. Four punts and 23.8 yards per punt. And one did him in. He had one that went off the side of his foot.
Yeah.
So here he's in punt formation down to our left. Gavin Newman, the deep snapper. The deep safety for Oak Ridge down to our right. That is Jaden Williams. Had a big run back earlier. Here's the boot, wobbly kick. Williams will signal for, make the fair catch at the Oak Ridge 43-yard line. Well, why not? That's a good spot.
Yeah.
So Campbell on a 3 and out. Oak Ridge on a 1st and 10 from its 43, leading 21-0 over Campbell. 6:50 to play until halftime.
Got to get something going. Yeah, we can't let them score again. We've got to get a defensive stop and get some points on that board. Got 6:50 left till halftime, right?
Yes. Campbell County with the 2 big turnovers, costly turnovers tonight. First, the interception on its opening possession, and then a fumble later in that first quarter. Shotgun set, Gibbons, a bit of a high snap, passes near side. Preston Turner makes the catch, 45, marker thrown. Here is Turner to the 45 of Campbell, finally tagged at the 44-yard line by Will Lester. Lester for Campbell there, big number 43 on the play. And there's a marker in the backfield. This is an offensive hold against the Oak Ridge Wildcats. And I guess generally when you see that marker thrown on the edge like that, you're probably going to be talking about a hold, and that's the case. So that was a first down play that's going to come back.
Yeah, it's good that it's going back because once again that was a very successful play. You know, we got to find a way to get a stop.
Our umpire tonight will step it from the 43 back to the 33, a 10-yard step off. Ball's in the near hash. Stays first down, but first and a short bus ride for the Oak Ridge Wildcats. 1st and 20. Spot to make the 47 of Campbell. And Preston Turner's nice play is wiped off. Hustling on for Oak Ridge, Cole Adams. Adams will line up as a wideout on that far side. Oak Ridge, I think, will have 2 wideouts each way. That is the case. Well, mainly a slot man. That's what's going to happen for Adams. He'll line up as a slot on that far side. In motions, Turner takes the sweeping handoff, turns on the Jets, far side, 35 to the 40, drug down finally at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9, so he gets about half that penalty on his last big play back. Gavin Newman on the tackle for Campbell County. The long snapper, wide out, defensive back. He's a jack of all trades for the Campbell County Cougars. As the ball is between the hashes at the 42 of Oak Ridge on a 2nd and 11, 5:50 and counting in the second quarter. Oak Ridge ahead 21-0. It was 14-0 after 1 quarter of play. Shotgun set for Mitchell Gibbons. Catches the snap. Rolls to the near side, being pressured. Sets, throws, pass, too low, incomplete. As Campbell County C.J. Allen there to defend. Newman in the neighborhood. The intended target, Hayden, who made the touchdown snag on the last possession for Oak Ridge. And for Oak Ridge, it's a 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, ball was a little low. Probably good for them. It could have been pegged possibly if it was a little higher.
A little pressure that time, too, I thought was nice for Campbell County against Gibbons.
Yep.
Ball between the hash marks at the Oak Ridge 42. A 3rd and 11 for the Cardinal and Gray. Campbell shuffles a couple of people as they'll swap up and send the defender to the far side. Snap, pass, near sideline. It is intercepted and dropped. Peyton Ferguson would like to have that back. Wow, he had that one right there in the worst spot, his fingertips. Incomplete for Oak Ridge. It's 4th down.
Yeah, that's tough because he's got some wheels, and he was going to take it right around that end. That would have possibly been 6. But
he had the momentum going, didn't he? Wow. So for Oak Ridge, the dual punters, the middle linebacker Jacob Burvin will line up with Preston Turner. Turner took the snap last time. So Oak Ridge lines up 2 punters side by side. And the deep safety for Campbell, this is Karan Williams down to our left. And they each hold their hands out because one of them's going to get it. It's going to go back to Turner. He'll left foot that boot downfield, and it's a low kick. And Campbell County will just race away from it, and Oak Ridge watches it take an Oak Ridge roll down to the Campbell County 18-yard line. So the Cougars have possession with 1 timeout remaining here in this first half. 5:19 left. Oak Ridge in front, 21-0. And Campbell will put it in play, heading to our right for the south end zone. And one of the Cougars' nice stops tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I did notice that they had Hayden Tarwater in at quarterback. 10th grader, it looks like, sophomore.
Thought that there was some different movement there as he took the snap a moment ago. Campbell County 1st and 10 from its 23-yard line. As we'll have to check on Gibbons on the sideline. Could have been just a quick change-up, as that penalty certainly aided Campbell County, the holding penalty for Oak Ridge on that possession. Campbell County down to our left. C.J. Allen in motion. Hunter White takes the snap, rifles the pass upfield. Incomplete, nearly intercepted by the Cats. As Karan Williams changed up, Mikhail Shepard was the intended target for Oak Ridge. Brian Kelly came hustling in, and he had a real bead on the ball, but not sure why he couldn't hang on, but it goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 Campbell.
Yeah, another questionable pass there. Hunter's really going to have to get zoned in and make something happen here.
Devin Jones, the wide out near side. Campbell has Shepard and Shanks along with Williams on the top of the formation left. The center is Joseph Stotterly. The right tackle is the big freshman, Storm Webb. What an appropriate name. 6 feet, 300 pounds. Depending on his pregame meal, maybe a shade beyond that. White being pressured from behind. Throws far sideline. It is incomplete, out of bounds. 3rd and 10 Campbell County.
That was a smart play. I think anything less would have been probably an interception or a sack. So he did the right thing on that one.
Oak Ridge 21, Campbell nothing. 5:10 to play. Clock stops. 2nd quarter. Ball between the hash marks at the Campbell 23-yard line. Following the Oak Ridge punt. Now Campbell County had Hunter White and a couple of receivers on that far side getting the play called in there. So Campbell County with the empty backfield of C.J. Allen lines up on that far side along with Shanks and Williams. It's Shepard and Jones on this near edge for Campbell County. Ball really between the hash marks, I guess. Here comes a blitz by Oak Ridge. Hunter White steps up, throws deep downfield for Shepard. Shepard can't get to it. As I'm not sure if he stopped running or just an overshoot pass by White. It is incomplete. Defending for Oak Ridge, Jacob Burvin, and Burvin is a man for all seasons here. He plays middle linebacker, but he was downfield like a safety, really with some speed. And Campbell looking at a 4th down and 10 punting situation deep in zone territory.
Yeah, that's a very athletic linebacker, 6', 185. He looks like he's got the muscle to do what he needs to inside, but he's still got the speed to go downfield.
Jaden Williams, the deep safety, down to our right at the 45-yard line. Thomas Johnson to boot it away at the 10. There's the snap by Gavin Newman, a good one, maybe a shade high. Interim kick by Johnson is short, and it is Oak Ridge. Wow. Coming in, Williams in traffic, making his 2nd fair catch, and boy, a little ice water in his veins.
Yeah.
And Oak Ridge takes over on the Cougars' side of the 50 at the 48-yard line, so a great spot for the Cardinal and Gray, and Oak Ridge had 21-0 and even 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Oak Ridge, all 3 timeouts remaining. Campbell has 1 left. Let's see who's in at quarterback this time. I think Gibbons is back in, yeah.
Yes.
So Oak Ridge from the Campbell 48-yard line. First time, second time that Oak Ridge has taken over in Campbell territory. Last time there was the 36. That ended in a touchdown. Here's a handoff to the tailback, swinging to the near side to the 45, to the 40, down to the 35-yard line. That's a slot back. That's Hayden. He's twisted down at the 34-yard line. of the Campbell County Cougars, a 14-yard gain. It looked like it was longer than that, the way he was weaving and wagging. C.J. Allen makes the tackle for Campbell. Ball's in the near hash at the Campbell 34-yard line. Oak Ridge traveling to our left at the north end zone, down where the big video board is. Wow, what a nice addition here at Blankenship Field.
Yeah, nice.
As Oak Ridge has the ball, sizing up a 1st and 10. Play clock at 12 seconds. Oak Ridge taking its time, now breaking from the huddle. A little slower than usual for Oak Ridge. Slot backs, Hayden far side, near side Turner, shotgun formation. Mitchell Gibbons catches the snap from Lucas. Now throws near side. Wow, what a textbook tackle by Peyton Ferguson.
Nice.
On this near side. The pass is complete to Justin Crowley, but my open field tackle by Ferguson. He knows his stuff, and there is the tackle. Oak Ridge looking at a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, very nice. You can't beat that kind of a tackle there.
The ball is on the near hash at the Campbell 30-yard line. Clock continues moving, just inside 4 minutes to play. I like the lit down marker.
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, that little neon down marker, that's a nice addition, especially for these night games and some old eyes. Gibbons catches the snap, being pressured, throws far side, complete to Turner, 30 to the 25. Turner chased down, finally drugged down by a handful of Cougars. Campbell County's first Cougar on the scene, I think, was Wyatt Sharp. As Sharp is there, gets some help from some other players in the orange and blue. There's a marker deep in the backfield as there was some pressure on Gibbons. Not sure if somebody maybe hit him late or what the case is here, but it appears it may be going against Oak Ridge.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe a hold. There was some pretty good pressure coming in, and it looks like somebody may have grabbed onto him and held on.
Campbell County's had a couple of times where the pressure has been intense on Oak Ridge. 3:32 left, second quarter, 21-0 Oak Ridge. At Jack Armstrong Stadium, the former head football coach at La Follette High School. Who would have thought that, huh? They named something after the former Owl coach. Jack Armstrong had some great teams at La Follette, and he left. And the next year, Al Rotella took La Follette to a 10-0 season. This is a personal foul against Campbell County.
Well.
And we were watching the ball, I guess. I didn't see what happened here, but it must have been very deep in the offensive backfield. Perhaps a late hit is the call. And roughing the passer, so it is a late hit. As Gibbons gets roughed up by the Campbell County Cougars, and Oak Ridge, has it at the 10-yard line. They stick the sticks in the turf, so 11 yards to go for a touchdown, 10 yards to go for a 1st and goal for Oak Ridge. 3:32 to play, second quarter. Oak Ridge in front, 21-0. So that will be the big play of this drive here. The big step off, 15 yards worth against the Campbell County Cougars. Gibbons remains in the game as it's starting to cool down just a little bit this evening. The drier air, I think, is maybe finally getting here, huh?
Yeah, feeling good.
It is. Gibbons lines up with Gervais as his tailback. We've not seen Kendall Jackson yet tonight, the all-star tailback. Man in motion, Hayden takes a sweeping handoff, comes to this near side, cuts back inside, has room to the 10, fights to the 8, to the 5. He has a clear line to the end zone. Touchdown, Oak Ridge. Hayden on a pass, catch, and score earlier in this one, an 11-yard scamper. So 2 touchdowns tonight from Gervais Taylor, and then the last 2 have come from Jalen Hayward.
Yeah, so far this has been a game of one team blocking and one team not, and that's what it's boiled down to so far. There was plenty of white jerseys out there to possibly do something, but there was a gray jersey in front of them, and that's football. That's the way you play it.
Made the difference. Tyler Dunham to attempt the extra point. There's the snap, the spot, the kick through the north uprights is good, and there's timeout. With 3:09 to play until halftime, it is Oak Ridge 28, 14 points in each quarter so far. Campbell County nothing. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
If you have chest pain, sudden dizziness, weakness or numbness, severe abdominal pain, high fever, or other serious symptoms, putting off medical treatment may pose a threat to your health. So please don't delay getting the care that can help you stay healthy. At Tenova La Follette Medical Center, we are ready to take care of you. Call 911 and get to the La Follette Medical Center emergency room.
Oak Ridge with a scoring drive of 48 yards. Started at the Campbell County 48. A 15-yard personal foul penalty really changed the complexion of that drive. And then Jalen Hayward with an 11-yard scamper, basically a jet sweep from the far side of the field, and he swung in. He was in a lot of traffic at the 8-yard line, and then all of a sudden that lane was just clear from the 5 on in to the big Cardinal and white end zone with Oak Ridge painted down to our left. Dunham will, again, rugby style the kick with a short approach from the near hash of the 40. He'll kick it from right to left, or more like from this side to that side, and it does angle toward the Cougar sideline, and it's destined to go out of play, but it's a live ball, and it is recovered by Oak Ridge. Campbell County did not get on it, and Oak Ridge did, and obviously maybe another reason they kick it like that. They may do that every game. I don't know.
Yeah, it's actually smart. I mean, if you think about it, you get that air under it. You got your players down there to cover it, and in the event that they don't handle the ball, then you've got somebody there to pick it up. Probably pretty smart. You don't want to send it. I mean, usually the two guys deepest are your quicker out, runners out in the open field. So it makes good sense.
So Gibbons and company at the 32 of Campbell. This is the best start tonight. The Campbell 36, the 48, and now the 32. And hello to David Graham, our wonderful former sports director for Campbell County, WLAF. Snap to Gibbons, throws down the near sideline. Man there, pass is caught, and a touchdown. Again, I don't think that Ferguson knew the ball was right there, and all of a sudden, Stewart is there to snag it and carry it forward to the end zone. A 32-yard connection, one-play drive, and Oak Ridge stretching it out to a 34-0 game.
Yeah, Ferguson was there as far as his body. He was in good position. It just, by the time the ball was coming into his hands, it was too late.
As Oak Ridge gets its first touchdown, aside from Jabrice, as well as Hayward. Now the extra point by Dunham through the north uprights is good. So as we get close to halftime, 3:02 left, Oak Ridge stretches the lead out to over Campbell, 35-0. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Jim Ferris with E.E. Hill Insurance. We want E.E. Hill to be your first choice for all your insurance needs. We're locally owned and operated and have been servicing Campbell County since 1925. Stop in or give us a call at 562-2112. E.E. Hill & Son, 701 West Central Avenue in La Follette.
This is Mike Keith. E.E. Hill & Son, serving Campbell County since 1925. Locally owned and operated. Check with E.E. Hill & Son at 562-2112. Go Cougars!
Campbell with 3 costly turnovers tonight, an interception, a fumble, and now not getting on the kickoff from Oak Ridge on the last Oak Ridge touchdown, kickoff following touchdown. And now 35-0 Oak Ridge ahead as Jonathan Stewart caps a one-play 32-yard drive. Dunham tees the ball near hash at the 40. Will kick it from right to left. Campbell County kind of leaning that way with its formation here on special teams. Dunham will kick it high, again short, very high. Campbell signals for him, makes the fair catch on the far side of Kyle Shepard there with the sure hands at the 31-yard line, and Campbell has one timeout with which to work and 3:02 to play on the clock, trailing 35-0 here late first half at Blankenship Field. Oak Ridge with 21 second quarter points after leading 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Campbell lines up with a slot man on the near side, 3 wideouts, as the Cougars have C.J. Allen as the tailback. Campbell has Shanks and Williams on this near side as wideouts. Top of the formation, short side, is Devin Jones. Ball's on the far hash at the 31 of Campbell County. Hunter White catches the snap, hands it off to C.J. Allen, picks his way to the 32, to the 35, charges forward to the 38-yard line. A 7-yard gain by number 22 for the orange and blue. And Campbell looking at a second down and short. Jaden Williams comes in to close the door for C.J. Allen, but he just kind of picked his way through. Nice move.
A lot of traffic there.
Campbell County looking at a 2nd and 3. As the blocking back on this near side or slot man is Desmond. Decker in the ace is Gilbert. as he is lining up as part of the big boy package, but by himself. Here's lead block for Allen, who gets the handoff. Allen struggles to the 40-yard line near the first down, sets up a 3rd down and 1 as Allen for Campbell is drugged down after a couple of yards in the gain. Joseph Morgan stops the play at the 40-yard line. Ball right between the hash marks. Shanks and Williams, top of the formation left. Campbell may be lining up in the big boy package with Gilbert in the backfield now, ahead of Allen. Jones, the wide out near side, 3rd in the yard. We're under 2 minutes to play second quarter. 35-0 Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell County at Jack Armstrong Stadium. Hunter White now with the play in hand, catches the snap from Snodderly, throws far side pass, caught by Shanks on a snag, charges forward to the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 6 and a 1st down, Campbell County. Tackle made by Jaden Elam, as that is a Home Federal 1st and 10 for the Campbell County Cougars. Home Federal Bank always within reach for the Cougars.
Good play. I think they were expecting a run play there, and nice change of pace. Good pass.
Ball's in the far hash at the Campbell 45-yard line, as Gilbert remains as a blocking back or a slot back. One and the same maybe. Handoff goes to C.J. Allen. Starts right, cuts left, charges, works his way to the 50-yard line. A 5-yard gain for C.J. Allen, and Campbell County may be onto something here with Gilbert as the lead blocker. Jaden Williams on the tackle for Oak Ridge. It's a 2nd down play and 5 for Campbell to go. Campbell County again lines up Desmond Gilbert in the offensive backfield. Shotgun set for Hunter White as Shanks and Williams are the wideouts far side. Near side is for Campbell County Devin Jones. As Campbell travels to our right, we're at 47 seconds in this first half. Oak Ridge gets the football to start the second half, leading now 35-0. Shotgun snap from Snodderly to White. Throws down the near sideline. This is Jones. Can't get there. As he stretches the arms, being defended by number 23, Cole Adams, and for Campbell, 3rd and 5. This drive began back at the Campbell County 31-yard line. The Mason Shanks snag catch kept the drive going, and that's where we are here, 3rd down and 5 at the midfield line. Ball's in the far hash for Campbell County. Shotgun set as the Cougars line up as the tailback, Wyatt Sharp. And then Desmond Gilbert is a blocking back in the backfield in the slot formation. Campbell has Shanks and Williams, short side left, near side Devin Jones. The snap, the handoff. This is for Campbell. Wyatt Sharp weaves his way to the 49, 4th and 3 for Campbell County. Spot to make is the 45-yard line of Oak Ridge. Campbell 1 timeout left, 20 seconds to play. That may have been the last play of the half.
Yeah, it looks like Campbell County's happy to just give up on this half and redo it and start over next half.
So the Cougars watch the game clock wind on down, and we have played 1 half of football here at Blankenship Field, Jack Armstrong Stadium. Oak Ridge, the host, in front of Campbell by a score of 35-0. You know, we saw Oak Ridge win convincingly over Hardin Valley on the road to open the season 40-0. Laid an egg a week ago or last Saturday night, and here tonight it's the team that played Hardin Valley that all of a sudden showed up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in pregame. We'll see which one we get, but you know, so far the Cougars have not been themselves. I said that I was expecting to get, you know, about the same thing that we got from the Cocke County and Carter games, which was a pretty solid play, but that's not been the case tonight. There's been a lot of mistakes, just issues that you can't play a team like Oak Ridge and expect to win unless you play clean.
Oak Ridge ahead, 35-0 here at the intermission. It was 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. Oak Ridge with a 21-point second quarter, but 3 miscues tonight certainly have been part of the Cougar demise. The first possession, the interception thrown, that resulted in a 65-yard scoring drive, and then a fumble that did not result in any points. That came in the second quarter. And then, of course, the Campbell did not get on the Oak Ridge kickoff here a couple of kickoffs ago, and Oak Ridge rode that in for more points on that turnover to lead here at the intermission 35-0. The Oak Ridge band is assembling its performance needs, tools, instruments, and the like as they are lining that up here for a big halftime show. The Campbell County Marching Band not on the trip, and again, given the givens of what's going on now, we may not see our Cougar band on the road. with what's happening with the pandemic. But we'll certainly enjoy seeing them here in a couple of weeks back at home on Pat Kerr Field. It is halftime at Oak Ridge. We invite you to stay connected. We'll talk more about this first half of action and get set for the second half in just a moment as we ask you to stay connected. You're following Campbell Cougar football, trailing Oak Ridge 35-0 over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is how some banks see your small business. But your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
We've moved. Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
Their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Mom, I love Fazoli's. I love their spaghetti and meatballs. I love their pizza. I love their breadsticks. It's okay, Mom. They'll bring more.
There's so much to love at Fazoli's, including our incredible lunch special, Monday through Friday. Come get more for lunch or dinner at Fazoli's in La Follette.
Say, Mom, I told you.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
At halftime at Oak Ridge, it's the Oak Ridge Wildcat 35, the Campbell County Cougars nothing. The Oak Ridge High School Marching Band performing here at halftime. We'll pick up their sounds along the way. Here at halftime from Oak Ridge High School's Blankenship Field.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Rice Oil, your home for Marathon. Marathon, available locally from Rice Oil.
You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course all at reasonable prices. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
If you have chest pain, sudden dizziness, weakness or numbness, severe abdominal pain, high fever, or other serious symptoms, putting off medical treatment may pose a threat to your health. So please don't delay getting the care that can help you stay healthy. At Tenova La Follette Medical Center, we are ready to take care of you. Call 911 and get to the La Follette Medical Center emergency room.
Congratulations! You've decided it's your time to buy that new home. Now what? If you're like most people, you're going to need a loan, and a great place to start is Home Federal Bank. We've been making home loans since 1920. Fixed rate, adjustable rate, FHA, VA, and rural development loans for both existing homes and new construction. So when you think home, think of us. Home Federal Bank, always within reach. For the location nearest you, visit homefederalbank.com. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At halftime, it's Oak Ridge at home over Campbell County, 35-0. With Brent Allen, Jim Freeman, glad you're along tonight. Les Martin back soon behind the mic as the voice of the Cougars. A special hello tonight to Dalton Brown, the young cancer survivor. The Campbell County Christian Learning Center hosting a medic blood drive for Dalton Brown. 1 week from tomorrow, that'll be at Hillcrest Baptist Church. If you're possible, if you're able, please consider donating 1 week from tomorrow at Hillcrest Baptist Church. Oak Ridge ahead 35-0, riding a wave of Campbell County turnovers to points tonight. 3 turnovers have resulted in 2 scores for Oak Ridge as Campbell County won the toss, received, and then threw the interception on the first possession. Oak Ridge in turn drove it downfield 65 yards for a touchdown as Oak Ridge gets its first touchdown score tonight from Taylor Jabrice, and then he scored the second touchdown to give Oak Ridge a 14-0 first quarter lead. Campbell County fumbled on its first possession of the second quarter. Oak Ridge was not able to turn that into points, but Oak Ridge comes back as Campbell turns it over on downs, as it is a 27-yard pass play to Jalen Hayden for Oak Ridge, and that was a 64-yard scoring drive as Oak Ridge went ahead 21-0 early in the second quarter. And then Oak Ridge scored again to go ahead 28-0. And then on the following kickoff, Campbell County did not get on the football. Oak Ridge recovered and then quickly scored one more time before the half. Jonathan Stewart on the last score, 32-yard pass, catch, and run from quarterback Mitchell Gibbons. Jalen Hayward has 2 of Oak Ridge's touchdowns tonight. Jabryce Taylor with the other 2, and then of course Stewart with the final one to make it here 35-0. And Brent Allen looking for maybe the Cougars to be more in sync tonight than they have been. Been a bit surprised at some of the timing tonight. Just not there for Campbell County.
Yeah, and maybe I'm not fair. Sometimes I say is not a very good passer. Sometimes I don't know. It could be the receiver's not in the right place. Who knows? Either way, something's not happening properly. We've got to find that intersection where the ball is and the receiver at the same time. That's the key. I don't care if it's the pass or the receiver. They've got to get in sync.
Campbell County, of course, in football and offense, one player out of position, nothing works generally. Defense, you can have 2 people out of position and still wind up with a good play, depending on how the offense is, where it's headed with that play. But Campbell County looking to get back on track. We got on track for the first time tonight here in the second half as Campbell won the toss, received. Now Oak Ridge will have the football to start the second half, and here leading 35-0 at the half. Hey, still time to get a Charlie's Pizza tonight. Stop in at Charlie's Pizza. How about Fazoli's? Still time to stop in. See our friends at Fazoli's, or Jerry and Company at Charlie's Pizza tonight. A couple of our fine sponsors. We're still looking for that Travis Thompson touchdown. The Campbell County Cougars trailing Oak Ridge at halftime 35-0. Back in a moment. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Randy Heatherly here at Gray Insurance. Give us a call for all your insurance needs. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dennis Powers, and I work here at Gray Insurance. We have a great staff ready to help you, whether it's your commercial, home, or auto insurance. We're always ready to help. Want to invite you all to either call, email, or come by anytime.
I'm Gary Gray with Gray Insurance and Nationwide here in La Follette. And we're just proud to be Nationwiders and glad to be on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and Jacksboro. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
Having the best people to take care of you is just one of the many reasons to make the switch to United Cumberland Bank. Whether you're looking to save for college, buying your first home, or opening a small business, UCB can help. They have all the tools to make your banking experience more convenient. Via United Cumberland Bank, you can deposit checks with your smartphone or pay your bills from home or on the go. Give them a call or just drop in at United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
At First National Bank, we put you first.
Your family, your future.
Your bank.
With local lending and local decisions, our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. FNB's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Go Cougars!
At intermission, Oak Ridge at home in front of Campbell County 35-0. A 21-point second quarter has been the difference here tonight for the Oak Ridge Wildcats with Brent Allen, Jim Freeman, Aaron Hopkins, along with the Dub, Warren Kitts, and the amazing Matthew Moore. Along on the crew tonight, Nika helping us at network control. We thank you. And Les Martin is still on injured reserve, and he'll be back soon. I said he'd be back tonight, but I guess I didn't tell the truth. I am a meteorologist, and I guess that is a license to lie on the air
right.
sometimes.
You're good.
Yeah, tell a mistruth or two. But Campbell County, what do you do at halftime in a game like this? Just kind of say, hey, forget it. Let's get started and start fresh here in the second half and just play like it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know. I mean, what else could you do? You know, I mean, like I was saying during break, it looks like most of our plays, the plays that we run are there. You know, the scheme is correct. You know, the scheme seems to work most of the time. It's just a matter of, you know, getting that last block for the running game to get some kind of something going, or that intersection with the wide receiver and the pass from the quarterback. Everything just seems to be a little off. Now, give credit to Oak Ridge; they're obviously having a lot to do with that. You know, I mean, but you know, the simple things aren't so simple. As you said before, one bad play or one missed play by a lineman can stop the offense immediately. And, you know, you can call it an excuse or you know, some people would, but it's tough to lose 3 starting linemen. You know, we don't have a lot of depth. If you notice when they came out on the field, it looked like an NFL team over here with Oak Ridge with I don't know how many players they have, looked like 100 or more, and we had around 30. Now, of course, that's not including most of the freshmen or the JV, but there's not that many of them. We don't have much depth, so when somebody goes down, the next guy up, you know, has a lot less experience, oftentimes a lot less size, strength, speed, whatever you need for that position, and it shows. And so it's tough, and that's not taking anything away from the offensive linemen that are playing. They're playing their hearts out, and they're doing well. But again, that all it takes is one guy to miss his block, and you're done.
Well, Coach Justin Price and I were talking this week, and I said, you know, it's tough missing a couple of starters and a key reserve along the front line. But what you're also missing is that rotation. And that was the advantage Campbell County had a couple of weeks ago at Newport. They were able to rotate their linemen, both playing offense and defense most, and that's critical too. You're just not who do you rotate now? Don't have that much you know, selection, obviously, as missing 3 linemen. That is playing big. Campbell County and Oak Ridge will kick off the second half when we come right back in just a moment. The score, Oak Ridge 35, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is Jim Ferris with E.E. Hill Insurance. We want E.E. Hill to be your first choice for all your insurance needs. We're locally owned and operated and have been servicing Campbell County since 1925. Stop in or give us a call at 562-2112. E.E. Hill & Son, 701 West Central Avenue in La Follette.
This is Mike Keith. E.E. Hill & Son, serving Campbell County since 1925. Locally owned and operated. Check with E.E. Hill & Son at 562-2112. Go Cougars!
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044.
Hi, this is
Go Cougars.
And welcome to Charlie's Pizza. We're world famous and always have been. We appreciate everybody's business. Everybody's like family to us. We appreciate you. Come on down, sis.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
The world famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is how some banks see your small business, but your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
We've moved. Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Skeeter Huckabee, and this is Doyle's Tire Shop.
It's the best route. It's where I always come, buddy.
And what's your name, sir?
Robert.
Robert, how often do you come down to Doyle's Tire Shop?
Every time I need tires or a flat fix.
Bobby, how long have you been doing business here at Doyle's?
14, 15 years.
Lace to pearls.
Just for girls and Campbell County Cougars, of course.
Oh, it is.
That's exactly right, Jim, and come and shop with us. Lots of things going on at Lace to Pearls.
Just for girls.
108 South Indiana Avenue behind First Volunteer Bank in what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
Mom, I love Zollies. I love their spaghetti and meatballs. I love their pizza. I love their breadsticks. It's okay, Mom. They'll bring more.
There's so much to love at Fazoli's, including our incredible lunch special, Monday through Friday. Come get more for lunch or dinner at Fazoli's in La Follette.
Say, Mom, I told you.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
Grace Rehab is the only one that has a pool. It has really helped all of us that have been coming for quite a while.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Oak Ridge with a bit of an unexpected, about a 30-minute halftime.
Yeah.
A little surprised at that, as it is Oak Ridge ahead heading into the third quarter, 35-0 over Campbell County. Thomas Johnson will kick it away from the 40-yard line down to our left between the hash marks. Deep safeties for Oak Ridge. Well, the deepest safety, Jalen Hayward. Jonathan Stewart, also one of the upbacks for Oak Ridge. As Oak Ridge ahead 35-0. 14 first quarter points, 21 in the second. And Campbell will kick off for the first time tonight from left to right. Johnson will kick it away for Campbell County with the right toe as he approaches, and we're underway. End over end kick comes to a hustling Hayward at the 15 on the run. 20, 25, 30, 35, 37-yard line. He's twisted down by Campbell County's Blake Roberts. Blake Roberts, a tailback and a special teams player for Campbell County. And Oak Ridge puts it in play ahead 35-0 from the Oak Ridge 36-yard line.
Great job, Roberts there. That was a nice tackle, and they certainly had something going. I'm glad he was there.
Well, Hayward had a lot of momentum, caught it on the run, and was headed north, due north, toward that left end zone. So Oak Ridge returns its starting quarterback, Mitchell Gibbons. Catches the snap a bit low, throws near side. That's not Gibbons. Pass comes to Stewart. Stewart is hit and dropped by Ferguson with help from Lester. And Oak Ridge with a gain out to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 6. It's 2nd and 4. And for Oak Ridge, its backup signal caller. Is that Hayden Tarwater? I think it is. Yes. So Hayden Tarwater spelling Mitchell Gibbons. Oak Ridge sets up. Turner will line up as a wideout instead of a slot back this time. Stewart is the wideout to the short side, near side, has a touchdown catch tonight already. Here comes the blitz by Lester. Pass away, caught by Oak Ridge on the far side, 50, first half 45, 43-yard line. But the hit and tackle made by Skylar Clausen, but it was the Will Lester hit, the Jacksboro Body Shop collision.
Yeah.
That may be the collision of the game tonight by Will Lester, but he sure shook up the offender that time, and it is first and 10 Oak Ridge at the Campbell County 44-yard line on a drive that began back at the Oak Ridge 36. First and 10 Oak Ridge. Cougars jump and get back in place, and the marker's tossed. So Campbell in the neutral zone. This will be a 5-yard step off from the 44 to the 39. Umpire sets the ball down on the far hash, and Oak Ridge will continue the drive toward the north end zone. 9:48 to go and counting in this third quarter. Stewart is the wide out near side. Brandon Hayward is the wide out top of the formation on the short side. And Tarwater is the signal caller. Campbell with 4 men up front, including on this left edge, Blake Taylor. Here is Tarwater on the run. 30, far side, 25, 20, 15. Taken out of play on the far boundary by the Campbell County Cougars, but not before Tarwater with wheels is knocked down by Skylar Clausen and picks up a first 10 and 10 for Oak Ridge, ahead 35-0 over Campbell. There's a marker way back upfield. This is an unsportsmanlike conduct against Campbell County.
Wow. So
a little unusual. We were seeing a personal foul in the first half, and now an unsportsmanlike conduct here in the second half against Campbell County. So for Oak Ridge, the ball would have been at about the 15-yard line, and now it is at the 8-yard line on the far hash. So Oak Ridge knocking on the door of the north end zone, down to our left, ahead 35-0, 8:35 and counting, third quarter. This drive began back at the Oak Ridge 36-yard line to start the second half. Oak Ridge, a 21-point second quarter, has distanced itself from Campbell after a 14-0 score at the end of the first quarter. Stewart the wide out on this near side, which is the wide side. He's in man-to-man coverage with Peyton Ferguson. And now Tarwater unsure. Play clock winding down for Oak Ridge. And now they wind the clock. Okay, here we go. Tarwater catches the snap from Lucas. Throws incomplete. Stewart was there. Would like to have had that back.
Yeah.
Defending was Ferguson for Campbell. For Oak Ridge, second and goal from the 8.
Yeah, right through his fingers.
My understanding is Oak Ridge dropped 2 passes in the end zone last Saturday night. Could have been a difference maker in the 19-3 loss to Dobbins Bennett.
Yeah.
Here's Stewart with a couple of big snags tonight, including a touchdown grab in the same end zone down to our left. So second and goal. Ball's on the far hash at the 8-yard line of the Campbell County Cougars. Oak Ridge on the doorstep of the end zone. Tarwater catches the snap. Being pressured, he will be hit. Breaks free, turns, cuts upfield. Taken down from behind by the Campbell County Cougars, Chase Carroll. But for Campbell County, the Cougars with a great rush, flushing Tarwater out of the pocket, and his third and goal now at the 5-yard line of Campbell County. So the ball's at the 5-yard line. Oak Ridge. A little wholesale exchange of players here. I think I see Jackson Adams in the lineup. A defender.
Yeah.
So Adams is in, as this may be Oak Ridge's version of the big boy package with the tight end Nick Dallas in the game. Pitch near side to the 5. Inside the 5 to the end zone. Nope, it didn't get in. That is Jabrice, who is on for the first time in the second half. They had 2 first-half touchdowns. So at the 1-foot line, it's 4th and goal for Oak Ridge.
Yeah, that was really close. I mean, they could have called it either way.
So Tarwater remains the signal caller for Oak Ridge. Hayden Tarwater for Oak Ridge, 5'10", sophomore, has his team at the 1-yard line. Left hash. Preston Turner is the slot back. Handoff goes to Jabrice. He is going to score. Took a while for the side judge to call it, but Oak Ridge has its 6th touchdown of the night tonight in a 41-0 game.
Yeah, that's another issue there, the lack of tackling. I don't know, I couldn't see who it was, but one of our guys hit him, had an opportunity to stop him short, and the kid just kept driving, and I don't know, not being aggressive enough.
Hirsch to snap, Tarwater to hold. There's the snap, the hold, and the kick is good by Oak Ridge, and Oak Ridge with timeout leading Campbell County 42-0, 6:19 to play third quarter. You're following the Cougars on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dennis Powers, your state representative. Growing up and living here in Campbell County helps me really appreciate the community that we have. And I want you to know that I work hard every day to represent you to the best of my ability. Now in my 5th term, serving you is the greatest honor of my life. Oh, and one last thing, go Cougars and go Lady Cougars.
Will be here on or before September 9th.
Rice Oil, your home for Marathon. Marathon, available locally from Rice Oil.
You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Congratulations! You've decided it's your time to buy that new home. Now what? If you're like most people, you're going to need a loan, and a great place to start is Home Federal Bank. We've been making home loans since 1920. Fixed rate, adjustable rate, FHA, VA, and rural development loans for both existing homes and new construction. So when you think home, think of us. Home Federal Bank, always within reach. For the location nearest you, visit homefederalbank.com. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Campbell County taking over 1st and 10 on the kickoff following the Oak Ridge touchdown from its 21-yard line. It's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback Hunter White. Oak Ridge with a 4-man front that shuffles. Shanks and Williams, the wideouts on this short side. Top of the formation for Campbell County. 2 wideouts. Hunter White in the shotgun set catches the snap. Looks, throws, pass, incomplete. The intended target may have been Devin Jones. Shepard was in the neighborhood. 3rd down 10 Campbell. Defending was Jake Needham for Oak Ridge. Campbell traveling to our right, as again we have lost a portion of our power tonight, as the scoreboard still not with power, and part of the press box, a good portion of it, is without power tonight. Just a little power snap here a few minutes ago. Campbell County's center, Joseph Snodderly. Right hand wrapped around the football. Snaps it back to Hunter White. White sets, looks, throws, pass, caught. Far side, 1st down Campbell County. Mason Shanks battles to the 37-yard line for Campbell County. A 16-yard connection and a big 1st down. Cole Adams on the tackle against Mason Shanks. Shanks with 2 big 1st down catches tonight. Here's the second one.
Yeah, very nice. Great pass this time, too.
Jones now lines up on the short side as a wideout. That's the top of the formation left. Ball's on the far hash at the 38-yard line of Campbell County. Oak Ridge 42, Campbell nothing. The wideouts on the near side, the wide side, Shepard, Shanks, and Williams. Campbell County has C.J. Allen as the tailback. Right tackle, Storm Webb. Pass incomplete on that left side for Campbell County. Jaden White is the left tackle. So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure coming from 28, Kai Hirsch. Did a nice job just getting rid of it.
Campbell County looking at a 2nd down and 10. We'll need to get it to the 48 for the first down. Play being called into the Cougars. Oak Ridge with 14 first quarter points, 21 in the second, 7 here in the third quarter on its first possession of the third quarter. Campbell with his first possession of this quarter. In motion, here comes Allen. Hunter White takes the snap, throws to Allen out of the backfield, makes the catch at the 35. Sheds one defender, and then moves upfield to the 41-yard line. A 3-yard gain by C.J. Allen. Brian Kelly on the tackle. Campbell looking at a 3rd down and 7. So Campbell County will line up an empty backfield, 5 receivers. Jones and Allen near side. Oak Ridge shifting and shuffling its 3-man front wall, including Jackson Adams, who's had a nice game tonight for the Cardinal and Gray. Top of the formation, Shanks and Williams and Shepard for Campbell County, trailing 42-0. Shotgun snap to White. White in traffic will run 40, 35, 45 to the 46, and he slides down, setting up a 4th down and 2 for Campbell County. He didn't get a kind spot. It's 4th down and 3 for Campbell. 48-yard line is the spot to make.
He had a nice lane there. That's the first time I've seen a decent hole.
Had plenty of room.
Yeah.
Campbell again with an empty backfield on 4th down and 3. Campbell County again without its depth on this offensive and defensive front, minus Ben Conrad and Jordan Pierce. Caleb Osborne. Pass far side complete to Campbell County's Mason Shanks. He fights to the 45 and has the 1st and 10. A 10-yard connection. White to Shanks. Brian Kelly on the play, and Campbell County keeps this drive alive. That began back at its 21-yard line, trailing Oak Ridge 42-0.
Shanks has been sure-handed Shanks tonight.
He has, no question. A 54-yard home run ball he caught for a touchdown a week ago against Carter in the loss at Campbell County. We're somewhere late in the third quarter. Power is out to a good portion of Blankenship Field. Thank goodness the lights are still powered. White throws right between the hands of Shanks that time. You jinxed him.
I did. I'm sorry.
2nd and 10, Campbell.
He's really coming on. You know, he's going to be very exciting to watch the rest of the year and definitely next year.
Well, one of his best stats is that he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
That's the end of the quarter there. Excuse me, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say he's going to be a star. He's one to watch for sure.
Well, this was a 2-possession quarter.
Wow.
You know, Oak Ridge's possession just chewed up a lot of the clock.
Yeah.
And this drive that began at the 21 of Campbell in the third quarter will pick back up at the 45-yard line of Oak Ridge when we get back to action, as timeout is requested. Again, we apologize for our camera tonight. We're without power down below as we're atop the west stands here in the press box at Jack Armstrong Stadium. Dub, Warren Kitts, is on the next deck down, so he's a good distance from us, and he's without power. And much of the press box is without power. 42-0 Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell County, and of course with the 42-point lead, the clock is not stopping. That made a difference too. Okay, our camera is back. That's good news, Matthew Moore. Thank you, sir. Matthew Moore working his magic. The scoreboard's not back yet, but I'm not sure that that's much of a concern right now. Team swap sides of the football. We head to quarter number 4. Campbell travels to our left toward the north end zone at Blankenship Field. Falls on the near hash at the 45-yard line of Oak Ridge. It's a 2nd down and 10 for the orange and blue. 4 men up front for Oak Ridge. And Campbell getting the play called in as the Cougars looking at C.J. Allen lining up on the right or to the top side of Hunter White. White catches the snap from Snodderly. Steps up, guns deep downfield. There is Shepard. There is the interception, Oak Ridge. Shepard makes the tackle at the 10-yard line. And Oak Ridge, with its 4th takeaway from Campbell County, Cole Adams on the play. Change that. That's not Cole Adams. That is Brandon Hayward. Adams is 23, Hayward's 13, and Oak Ridge stops the Campbell County drive inside the Oak Ridge 10 at the 9-yard line. So the 4th takeaway for Oak Ridge in this football game.
Yeah, you can't win that way, that's for sure.
A nice drive the Cougars had taken to the 45 of Oak Ridge. So Oak Ridge with the football, heading toward Jackson Square, toward our right to the south end zone. Blankenship Field is no longer a field, it's an artificial surface. As watching some of the Oak Ridge highlights of the past this evening and seeing that old field, some muddy games. Handoff first man through by Tarwater. Not much there for Oak Ridge. As the Cats
Jason Coates on the carry
with number 21, Jason. Go ahead.
That's the second string line coming in, it looks like.
So Oak Ridge with its center injured earlier tonight in the first half. Walker Rice had his ankle rolled and he's finished for the night. His backup has played the balance of the game, Nick Lucas. Campbell with 4 men up front. Here's the snap to Tarwater. Hands off again to Coates. Coates gets knocked down about the 11-yard line. This drive started back at the 9. Will Lester for Campbell County in on the play. Will Lester was our Gray Insurance Player of the Week last week.
Yes, he was. Well deserved.
So on Monday, you'll have a chance to vote for this week's WLAF Gray Insurance Cougar of the Week. As Tarwater aligns his team in the shotgun formation, 2 slot backs. Snap to Tarwater. Quarterback keeper near side. Nobody sees him. 15, 20, 25 to the 30, 35. Change of pace to the 36-yard line. Slung out a play by Gavin Newman at the 35 is what he's going to wind up with. A gain of some 25 yards and a 1st and 10 for Oak Ridge here in the 4th quarter. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell 42-0.
Tough. That's that's Oak Ridge's second string. We've got to make a stop.
Campbell County, from what I'm seeing right here, pretty much the first string defense remains in the game.
Yeah.
Lester and Gilbert lining up as the linebackers, along with Wyatt Sharp. Shotgun set, ball in the near hash. Pass comes this way. Tough tackle made by Campbell County. That's Clausen. Skylar Clausen comes in, makes a stick on the man who caught the football for Oak Ridge. And the Cats, Crowley is tackled by, again, Clausen. Not much there. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8, Campbell Oak Ridge. In its own territory. This drive began following a Campbell County interception at the Oak Ridge 9-yard line. Now Tarwater aligns his team. The shotgun set. Lucas will snap it back with the right hand. Hand off to, this is more like a fullback than a tailback, as he powers his way to the 41-yard line. A gain of close to 3 yards, more like 4 yards. 3rd down and 5, Oak Ridge. Tackle made by Will Lester again. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we will select our Chet play of the game coming up on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. Chet, Community Health of East Tennessee, meeting the need. And, of course, our TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show will feature an interview with head coach Justin Price of the Campbell County Cougars. Cougars showing blitz. Here it is, and they blow up the play. Another Jacksboro body shop collision. Desmond Gilbert blew it up, but it was Tarwater hanging on to the football and finally being tackled by Blake Taylor there for Campbell County. So tag team match there for Campbell County. Another Jacksboro Body Shop collision. Jacksboro Body Shop founded in 1960 by the late Harry Burden, the former Jacksboro Eagle football star. When you have a collision, call on Jacksboro Body Shop. Oak Ridge looking at a 4th down punting situation. Oak Ridge will punt for the third time tonight. Dual punters. Let's see which one will boot it away. That's going to be Turner again. He's going to run it. And will he kick it? Nope, he's going to continue running. We'll have the first down, 45-50, and he is continuing to the 40-yard line of Campbell County. Finally rustled down on the far sideline by Peyton Ferguson, I think the first Cougar to make contact for the orange and blue. And Oak Ridge on fourth down keeps this drive alive. We're somewhere in the fourth quarter. We've lost power to a good portion of Armstrong Stadium, including the scoreboard. I kept wondering why the 42 points were not put up on the board. It kept us sitting at 35, then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. Yeah, it's out.
Well, at least we've got the other one over here.
That is true. So 6:20 and counting. The official time here. Clock rolling with the run rule here. 42-0. Lucas, the center, comes hustling on late, of all people. Now Oak Ridge is going to be forced to call his first timeout. No, delay of game is the call. Play clock all the way down to zeros. So Oak Ridge, a little mismanagement here. And Coach Bobby Bowden said that, somebody asked him once why his players, his team was so sloppy late in games when they were way ahead. And he said, well, it's just very difficult to prepare that many players to play on a Saturday when you played a first team, a second team, then you're going down to your third deep. So maybe something similar here for Oak Ridge, having some struggles with its game management and getting players in and out in a timely fashion. 5:27 and counting. Oak Ridge has the football, 2nd and 12 at the Campbell County 42-yard line, leading 42-0. So Oak Ridge with Tyrese Allman as his running back. We've not seen Kendall Jackson at all, and the word we're getting is that Jackson is getting a lot of interest from the Tennessee Volunteers. He's only a junior. Bobble by Tarwater, gets bumped, and here comes the blown-up play. Finally, the tackle made on the far side by the Campbell County Cougars. As Blake Roberts was in on the quarterback that time, Caleb Muncie is the man who makes the tackle, but it was Roberts to make the play. And Oak Ridge sizing up a 3rd down and 13. 4:33 and counting, 42-0. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell County. It was a 2-possession third quarter for Oak Ridge and Campbell. Oak Ridge put up its points on its first possession of the second half and leads here 42-0 as we approach the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter at Blankenship Field. Tarwater awaits the snap. Play clock at 9. There's the snap. He rolls near side. He's drugged down and sacked. Blake Roberts. Blake Roberts with another Jacksboro Body Shop collision. And where's he been tonight? He's not been on the field. That's where he's been.
No, he hasn't, but he's making the best of it when he is out there.
Yeah, he's showing some of that Roberts speed as he comes in to sack Tarwater. First sack of the night tonight for the Orange and Blue. 4th down for Oak Ridge. And 21 to go. The 30-yard line of Campbell is where Oak Ridge needs to go to get the first down. Here comes Preston Turner along with Jacob Irvin, the dual punters. And they'll run it sometimes on the fake, as we've seen tonight some. And then, of course, depending on the way the receiving team is positioned, will determine which player will punt it away. So Oak Ridge is tagged with a 5-yard delay of game. The Campbell County deep safety down to our right will inch up a few yards. So for Campbell County, that appears to be Mason Shanks. No, that is Peyton Ferguson. Now the dual punters awaiting the snap. There it goes to Turner. Turner will boot it away with the left foot. Wobbly spiral will kick and take an Oak Ridge bounce coming this way. And Ferguson won't have anything to do with it at all as he walks the other way. And Campbell County has the football with 2:35 to play, trailing 42-0 from its 21-yard line. That looks familiar. Its last possession was at the 21-yard line. And Campbell County still in search of its first Travis Thompson touchdown tonight. See Travis Thompson, the former Cougar, for all your insurance needs at Norris Lake Insurance, next to Charlie's Pizza. Campbell County ventures to South Knoxville to take on Seymour next Friday night. We'll send you the coverage beginning at 7 o'clock here along the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. It's a Thursday night game next for Oak Ridge on September 10th at Farragut. That'll be a 7 p.m. start. Here's the snap. Pass near side. Complete. This for Campbell County. Devin Jones, 30, 35-40. Steps out of play near sideline. And Devin Jones for Campbell County, as the marker's tossed, appears to have a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A 20-yard connection from Ethan Miller, the backup quarterback, to Devin Jones. Jones' first catch of the night. This is a hold against Campbell, and that will wipe off Devin Jones' 20-yard reception from Ethan Miller. So we're under 2 minutes to play, 1:15 to be exact, and counting. They're serious about this one.
Yeah, they are.
The umpire getting his walking in here to the 10-yard line. So from the 41 to the 11, it's a 30-yard step off. Wow. Shotgun formation for Campbell County. Quarterback Ethan Miller, tailback Blake Roberts. Campbell County 5 receivers, changed that 4 receivers. Jones is the wide out on this near side, which is the short side. Campbell traveling to our left with under a minute to play, trailing 42-0. Snap. Miller, handoff Roberts, powers forward to the 19-yard line, 14-yard line, and that's it. Tackle made by Blake Steed. Campbell County with perhaps one last play left in the chamber here, 22 seconds to play. Cougars getting the play call as Campbell County tonight trailed 14-0 at the end of the first quarter, 35-0 at halftime, 42-0 after 3 periods, and here 42-0. Snap, Miller, handoff Roberts. Wow, he booms into the defender, and did he deliver a shot?
Yes, he did.
I'm not sure that Josh Luttrell had anything to do with the tackle. He was just in the way as Roberts comes through like a locomotive, and that is the last play of the game as Oak Ridge wins over Campbell by a score of 42-0. We'll visit with head coach Justin Price in just a moment as we start up the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show here in just a shake. It's all brought to you by your friends at the Tennessee College of Applied Technology at Jacksboro. It's TCAT. Stay connected. We'll also select the Chat Play of the Game coming up on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. Chat, Community Health of East Tennessee, needing the need. And we'll also be talking about that Jacksboro Body Shop collision. We've had quite a few tonight. And I think we need to put the Blake Roberts run as one of our Jacksboro Body Shop collisions tonight.
It certainly received some kind of a mention for sure.
No doubt about that. As teams not exchanging handshakes as we ordinarily see with the pandemic and such. Campbell and Oak Ridge kneeling together, teams far apart here on Blankenship Field. Here on the postgame, head coach Justin Price for Campbell County, head coach Joe Gaddis for Oak Ridge. 2 class coaches, 2 class programs, but it's Oak Ridge, the class of the game tonight, coming away with a 35-0 win. A hello to Millard Baird. Saw him today pumping gas out there at West End Marathon. We were both getting gasoline here earlier today. And Millard, we hope you've stayed with us tonight here to the bitter end as Oak Ridge comes away a winner by a final of 42-0. We'll start the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show next as we tell you that you're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
I'm Tracy Labertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thanks, Tracy. This stunning lakefront home at 365 Water Edge Lane comes with 5-bed, 5-bath, and 3 living areas. 4 of the bedrooms with en-suite baths and exterior walkouts make this home perfect for entertaining. It has a 2-car garage, fireplace, a large walkout deck, and great views. Lots of upgrades, including hardwood floors and vaulted ceiling. This home has lots of detail, and the floor plan is perfect. All this and lots more for $825,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Hello, I'm Randy Heatherly here at Gray Insurance. Give us a call for all your insurance needs. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dennis Powers, and I work here at Gray Insurance. We have a great staff ready to help you, whether it's your commercial, home, or auto insurance. We're always ready to help. Want to invite you all to either call, email, or come by anytime.
I'm Gary Gray with Gray Insurance and Nationwide here in La Follette. And we're just proud to be Nationwiders and glad to be on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
Terry's Pharmacy delivers. Whether it's at their drive-thrus, at the curbside, or at your doorstep, Terry's is delivering countywide. Don't want to get out of the house? Terry's will safely deliver to your door. Anxious about your pharmacy not having a drive-thru? Terry's will seamlessly help you transfer your prescriptions so you can drive through at one of Terry's convenient locations, La Follette and JACKSBORO. At the drive-thrus, drop off your prescription and wait in the parking lot for your phone call when it's ready. Have a question? Want to transfer your prescription? Just call Terry's 423-562-4928. 562-4928.
No matter where you are in Campbell County, you're liable to see us on deliveries. Just honk and wave.
Having the best people to take care of you is just one of the many reasons to make the switch to United Cumberland Bank. Whether you're looking to save for college, buying your first home, or opening a small business, UCB can help. They have all the tools to make your banking experience more convenient. Via United Cumberland Bank, you can deposit checks with your smartphone or pay your bills from home or on the go. Give them a call or just drop in at United Cumberland Bank. Generations of trust, neighbors you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
Campbell County falls tonight at Oak Ridge to the Wildcats, 42-0. Oak Ridge was 7 second-half points, but it was the second quarter that was the difference maker here tonight on Blankenship Field. Campbell County opened the night tonight, winning the toss, electing to receive. First possession, first turnover, interception that resulted in a 65-yard scoring drive for Oak Ridge as it took over from its 35 as Jabryce Taylor there with the first touchdown of 2 for him tonight to make it 7-0. And the Wildcats really never looked back. They were on their game tonight, I thought.
Oh, absolutely. And I think Coach Price will agree. We didn't do anything well tonight. You know, nothing was being done well. Few little bright spots here and there, some nice passes. Obviously, Shanks looks good as usual, but just not in sync. Things just aren't falling into place, and I don't know what you can do about it because, as I said before, most of the plays were designed well, schemed out well. The guys are where they're supposed to be for the most part. It just didn't happen. It
just seemed like there was that blink, that just little whisker that things were off tonight. We saw a nice pass play, Mikhail Shepard, a couple of big Shanks catches tonight, a couple of nice late second quarter runs by C.J. Allen. We saw some big hits on defense. Will Lester, I guess, the main culprit there for Campbell County, but it just was not all together or consistent, I guess, for a better word.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the key. We could not put together a consistent drive, to finish it off. And last week, that's also what Coach Price had alluded to, not being able to finish, and that's exactly what got us again tonight. So, and you go back to the depth, you wonder how much of it is Oak Ridge was just playing well, which they were, and how much of it is guys are getting tired. They're playing both ways. Nothing's working. They're getting frustrated. We had a couple of penalties that we don't normally have, unsportsmanlike. That's very unusual. And I think we had a late hit on the quarterback, again, unusual. Those kind of things aren't normal. They just they certainly seem to pop up in these kind of games where the tempers start flaring and frustration takes over.
Well, we talked about the offensive line and that / defensive line missing 2 starters and a key backup. that's big, but it also factors into the rotation. That was something that Campbell County, I thought, had a nice luxury in the first game with Cocke County and Newport, able to rotate those lines on the defense and offensive fronts. That's not been the case the last couple of weeks.
No, it's not. And also, one of the things that I think about coming up, you would assume, or I assume, that at least 2 of them should be back next week or possibly the next, depending on how things go. One, from what I understand, won't be back. But what kind of shape are they going to be in after all this time being off? Mm-hmm. So they're going to need some rotation work as well. But it would still be nice to have them. They certainly could have made a difference.
Oak Ridge improves to 2-1. Campbell County falls to 1-2. Oak Ridge winning tonight 42-0 over Campbell County's Cougars. Campbell County will be at Seymour next Friday night. I think the last time we were at Seymour was in 2010, Coach Justin Price's first year, the Lightning night. That seemed like we were there. Well, we're there till Saturday morning, I guess, early.
Yeah, we were.
That'll be a 7 p.m. airtime here on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. And then Oak Ridge had a Saturday night game last week and will have a Thursday night game next week when it takes on the Admirals at Farragut. That'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff. Campbell County's kickoff next Friday night will be a 7:30 starter. But Campbell County getting back home, getting regrouped, and I think that's one thing that during the Price era, the Cougars have been able to regroup after a loss and gear back up and be ready to go again.
Yeah, that's what it takes. You have to put it behind you because there's nothing in the world you can do about this now. All you can do is go get better, find out where those little situations were that were causing the problems and fix them, and hopefully come out and have a good game against Seymour.
Stay connected. The TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show continues in just a moment. The final score from Blankenship Field is Oak Ridge 42, Campbell nothing. You're following Campbell football on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we put you first.
Your family, your future.
Your bank.
With local lending and local decisions, our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. FNB's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
This is Jim Ferris with E.E. Hill Insurance. We want E.E. Hill to be your first choice for all your insurance needs. We're locally owned and operated and have been servicing Campbell County since 1925. Stop in or give us a call at 562-2112. E.E. Hill & Son, 701 West Central Avenue in La Follette.
This is Mike Keith. E.E. Hill & Son, serving Campbell County since 1925. Locally owned and operated. Check with E.E. Hill & Son at 562-2112. Go Cougars!
It's the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. Coach Justin Price of the Campbell County Cougars joins us. Coach, this is some pretty serious social distancing here.
As I've seen, especially during an interview.
A long distance tonight. Tough night here. It seemed like the kind of night that the Cougars were just this close on so many plays, maybe just about out of sync tonight.
Yeah, I think, tonight I think we found out a lot about ourselves. I know the scoreboard's not where we're at, but I feel like there were some moments there that I felt like we had some plays that we could have made and we just didn't do it. And I felt like our defense at time was playing disciplined football, forcing them, to drive the field, which we knew we had to do. But I felt like tonight's a night for our program is, our backs are up against the wall a little bit tonight. These are the moments that, really right now our backs are against the wall. But that's I've learned in life and I've learned in football is these are the times that you learn the most about yourself. These are the times that you grow the most. And we're in some fire, but one thing I know about our kids and our program is we're going to get through it.
Well, Coach, 42-0, the loss tonight. You had 4 turnovers. 2 I thought perhaps were really critical. Obviously, you don't want a turnover any time. But I thought 2 were particularly critical there for you in the first and second quarters that resulted in scores for Oak Ridge.
Yeah, turnovers are momentum killers. They're game changers. And usually the team that wins the turnover battle usually wins the game. And we didn't do that tonight, obviously. But I think when you become, as you mature and you improve in certain areas, if you can eliminate the turnovers, it allows you to play at such a higher level on the field. But then mentally, I think it keeps you more in rhythm. and keeps you keeps the momentum on your side.
Well, you won the toss tonight. We talked about this offense wanting the football when you do win those tosses, and you got the football, but that opening drive resulted in the interception, but maybe more like a punt. Oak Ridge took the ball at the 35-yard line, but still I guess the sting of the interception probably really kind of goes pretty deep.
Yeah, I don't think the field position, like you're saying, was critical there, but I do think the mentality of a turnover, what it kind of does to you. But at the same time, I think that's where we have to go as a team is how do you respond to those situations? The outcome is what it is, but I think the response is what we're really judged on and how we respond to these circumstances. And, at times we've done that well and at times we haven't. But like I said, it's going to be a good weekend for us to hit reset offensively, defensively, special teams, and, find out a little bit more what we need to do to get this thing where I know it can be.
What does it mean for Hunter White to have a head coach, an offensive coordinator who is a former quarterback? How critical and how important is that to him to know that you have been in the same cleats he's in?
I think it's important. The thing about Hunter, we have trust in him. We believe in him, and I know that he has the potential to take our offense to the level that we've seen it before and the level that I know our offense can be. Hunter has played well, and not all those interceptions are just his fault, or not all those drop or incomplete passes or anything. But one thing I know about Hunter, his desire to be good is there, and he is self-motivated. And when great players have those attributes, and even when you're going kind of through a little tough stretch here, which we really have in the last 6 quarters offensively, I think that mentality and mindset is what will get you through. And when you get through to the other side, you're going to be a whole lot better than you were at the beginning.
Well, he's a junior now. We've talked about he's matured to the point where he really is self-correcting himself on the field. How big is that for you as a coach, having a quarterback that's able to do that at this stage?
Well, I think it's huge, and I think that's going to help expedite this growth that we're kind of these tough times that we're experiencing offensively. Obviously when offenses aren't doing good, you blame the play caller and the quarterback. That's who gets the most blame, and
sure.
We know that. Me and him both do, and but we know also that we have a lot of work to do to get where we want to be, and we have a lot of good skill set on our football team, and we got to find ways to get those guys the ball and create explosive plays, but at the same time execute at a high enough level where if we need to drive 10, 12 plays to go 70, 80 yards that we can do that, and right now we're just not playing at that level.
Coach, one thing I've admired that you've been able to do during your career here at Campbell County is put a game like this behind you and come back and get a win. You've got a week ahead of you to get ready for Seymour on the road. So it's going to be a challenge, but obviously you've done it before, and you're going to do it again this week, I believe.
Yeah, I've learned, whether you get beat 42-0 or you win 42-0 on a Friday, by next Friday it doesn't mean too much. And so that 1-0 mentality that we've tried to have from day one and worrying about what we can do to get better, I think allows us, whether it's a win, not coming in overconfident next week, or even a tough loss, still believing in ourselves and having the confidence to play at the level we can. I think if we had that mindset, and we're going to remind our players just how good they are, just how much our community believes in them, how much our coaches believe in them, and then how much they believe in each other.
Seymour next Friday night. At this point, you're more concerned about getting your Cougars prepared than you are with what Seymour is going to present. But what kind of team do the Eagles have this year?
I've not got to see them much this year. I know I think they're 0-2 going in. I think they played Carter tonight, so obviously I think if you look at I think we'll find out a little bit more, with that matchup about who they are. It's so early in this season. It's hard to see who, kind of what you are, but I think we'll have 2 good films on them, and obviously they'll have film on us. So it'll be Coach Branton does a good job. First game I ever coached at Campbell County was at Seymour, so it'll be the first time I've been back there in 10 years. So we're excited, and our kids will be excited to to go play down there next Friday.
Well, Coach, we'll look forward to it, and we appreciate you, as always, taking time for us here this evening. We wish you a safe trip back home, and we'll get back together Monday. How about that?
I appreciate it, Jim. Thanks, Brent.
Thank you. Head coach Justin Price of the Campbell County Cougars. His team falling in a tough one tonight here at Blankenship Field, 42-0 to the Oak Ridge Wildcats. We'll select our Chet play of the game here in just a moment. We'll also talk about our JACKSBORO Body Shop collision of the game coming up here in just a shake on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. Back in a moment.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
I'm Tracy Libertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thanks, Tracy. This stunning lakefront home at 365 Water Edge Lane comes with 5-bed, 5-bath, and 3 living areas. 4 of the bedrooms with en-suite baths and exterior walkouts make this home perfect for entertaining. It has a 2-car garage, fireplace, a large walkout deck, and great views. Lots of upgrades including hardwood floors and vaulted ceiling. This home has lots of detail and the floor plan is perfect. All this and lots more for $825,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Libertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
This is how some banks see your small business, but your small business is big business at Community Trust Bank. That's because we're one of the biggest small business lenders in the region. We work hard to say yes to small businesses, and we say yes more often because our loan decisions are made locally. At Community Trust, we think small. After all, your small business could be the next big thing. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
At Blankenship Field, Oak Ridge leaves a winner tonight, improving to 2-1 on the season as Campbell falls to the Cats 42-0. Campbell County now 1-2 on the year. This is the Cougar TCAT Wrap-Up Show on the WLAF-DOYLE'S Tire Shop Sports Network. It's time to talk about the Chet play of the game coming up here, and brought to you by Chet, Community Health of East Tennessee, meeting the need. A couple of big plays tonight. On offense, I thought the Mikhail Shepard 31-yard catch was perhaps the biggest play of the night, so we'll include that in there. But one more, the Mason Shanks catch. You like that one?
Yeah, that was a big play, momentum shifter. And just watching Shanks had a couple other big catches, but I think that was a momentum shifter and definitely worthy of a player of the game as well as Mikhail Shepard.
Blake Roberts had a couple of unique plays tonight. He didn't get to play a lot, but boy, he made an impact when he did.
Yeah, literally.
question. The JACKSBORO Body Shop collision of the game came with Roberts on offense as he had the football, and he came in and just bowled over Josh Luttrell.
Yeah.
And Luttrell was trying to make the tackle, but Roberts was the one who impacted the play dramatically there, I thought.
Yeah, Roberts hit him with the crown of his helmet basically right in the center of his chest and just drove him straight back on his rear end. That was a good hit.
JACKSBORO Body Shop collision, and then Blake Roberts had the lone sack for Campbell County coming in the second half.
That's right. That's a double whammy.
A little of that Roberts speed on that play. JACKSBORO Body Shop, founded in 1960 by former JACKSBORO Eagle football star and the late Harry Burton. And when you have a collision, call on JACKSBORO Body Shop. Avery and Company will be there first thing for you on Monday morning. Well, fellas, tough night tonight, but we'll regroup for next week. How about it?
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do, and we'll do that. Les Martin will be back soon, but not soon enough, Les, We wish you the best, sir, as you continue recovering. He's on our injured reserve list. The Campbell County Cougars play at Seymour next Friday night. That'll be a 7 p.m. airtime here with the Ridge Roofing pregame show heading into our broadcast. And then Oak Ridge at Farragut Thursday night in a big one. That'll be a 7 p.m. start there. For Brent Allen, let's see who else is on the crew tonight. Matthew Moore, the amazing Matthew Moore, Dub, Warren Kitts behind the camera tonight. Aaron Hopkins, glad to have him back in the fold tonight. And, of course, Nika at Network Control taking good care of us. As we say so long tonight from Oak Ridge, our final score, it is Oak Ridge 42, Campbell nothing. You're following the Cougars over the WLAF-DOYLE'S Fire Spot Sports Network.
Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975. WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
LaFollette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson.
This is Jim Ferris.
This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is Senator Ken Yeager.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT JACKSBORO.
Tim Smith at TCAT JACKSBORO. Go Cougars.
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
Hey, this is Angie Poteet with Home Federal Bank, always within reach for the Cougars.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is former Cougar Rodney Henry with Ridge Roofing.
Marathon from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Enjoy Zoe's $6 lunch special.
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hi, this is Teresa Dabney from Chat, Community Health of East Tennessee, meeting the need, and we cheer for the Cougars.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.